I do.
Cancel. Don't start. I don't know why my stream's not starting.
Aren't you gonna have to cut grass later?
Yeah, but I can do it later. It doesn't have to be now. I can do it around like 5.
Wow. Might as well do it at 8.
No, because that's when it gets dark out.
That's okay.
I'm not gonna cut grass at night. Why is it not starting?
Michael.
Huh?
I say to you that everyone who looks at a woman with lustful intent has already committed adultery with her in his heart.
What are you talking about?
You!
You
How about
say
you?
what? You say?
Okay, let me repeat it. Everyone who looks at a woman with lustful intent has already committed adultery with her in his heart.
What does that mean?
I don't fucking know. It's from the... I'm reading that from the New Testament, Psalms and Proverbs. Maybe ask Kenshin, he might know what it's trying to say. It's
I don't think you can will understand.
Kenshin knows. It's the Bible basically.
Yeah, it's the Bible. It's the Bible.
And he does Bible study.
You type it to him because I don't even. I'm not gonna remember what you just said.
I'll say it to him again if he comes in before I go to sleep.
No, you won't.
Why?
I don't think he'll join.
Why?
So, I don't know. Hey, Roger. Are you joining us too? Yay, nay, Matt. Well, cause if you're not, then me and Matt gonna start, and I'm gonna give Matt something if he hasn't gotten it already. You would have the Osprey blueprint, right? I'm pretty sure you do.
Me? Yeah.
Okay. Well, Roger, you joining us?
Roger, you're
You're
muted.
muted. Are you at work? I think he's at work. If I remember, doesn't he start at 4?
No.
Yeah,
I think he starts in the morning.
No, but then we were in he showed me his schedule.
Oh. Well, if he showed you his schedule, you should know.
I kind of forgot, but I think it started around 3 or 4, and then it's gonna be there for like 4 hours. Today, I think, or is it 5? I think he's at work. Okay, well, change his plans. Matt, just type it to him. You.
And I'll tell him if he joins the call.
You can't. He's either gonna join. No, he's not gonna join us.
He doesn't have to join us. Just say if he joins. Call. Or just say to him.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think he will.
Well, if he doesn't, then he doesn't.
Well, I don't know what to do with my quest, so we can just do yours.
Tien Wen here. I can't believe I'm saying this, but don't forget to mark out those houses Shani picked if you're in the area.
Ooh, I'm so tired.
But you only. What time did you start working?
6.
Oh.
So I
so
woke
you're
up
waking
at
that early.
I woke up at 3:30. Oh, I need to kill that. I don't have ammo. Never mind. I woke up at 3:30. My alarm was set at 4. I went back to sleep, and I did not wake up to my alarm.
So Jacob woke you up.
Yeah. Uh-oh, he spotted you. Ooh, tree blocked it. So what are we doing here? Search for the seed vault in the room with a great view.
It's up here, that's for sure.
Floor 2?
Yeah.
Wow, are you kidding me? I fucking pressed base and I didn't go nowhere. Funk.
Not here, not here.
Is this a... This is a great view.
Other way where the Racketeer is.
There's nowhere here. Nothing.
What are you talking about? Over here, in that room.
Out there.
There's no room over here.
Yeah, there's that dark room, right? And then just across from that dark room.
There's only one room here. No one's here, by the way. Because it's not shooting at me. Pretty sure it's on floor 3. You liar.
Maybe.
But someone's here. He's above us.
Oh,
Wait. Wait, did he go up? What the heck?
no.
We should go. He's reloading.
He already,
Oh. Never mind.
he already knows we're here.
No, it doesn't. It's already broken.
Let's go up there, let's go up. He's breaching.
Oh, I'm so rusty. I haven't played in 2 days.
Oh my gosh, he was over there. I didn't see him.
Wait, I need to do my quest. Please. Please, I need to do my quest, please. Please, I need to do my quest, please. Please, I need to do my quest. Revive me. Revive me, I need to do my quest, please. Please, I need to do my quest, revive me. I need to do my quest, revive me, please. Oh. Revive me, please. I need to do my quest. Someone revive me, please. I need to do my quest. You're gonna get a revive? Oh, come on.
Josh. Shut up, man. Finally lost this kit. Holy. Man, you know,
Oh, look, see that? You Kenshin's here. You Kenshin.
so
Listen to this. Alright, listen to this. Now tell me what it means. But I say to you that everyone who looks at a woman with lustful intent has already committed adultery with her in his heart. What does that mean?
Basically, if you think about any girl with like lustful intent, then you're basically committing adultery.
what's considered
What is
lustful?
adultery though?
Well, adultery is just cheating.
Oh.
Like, yeah. Um,
Oh, just
what
looking at a
considered-
woman, then I guess. Like
no,
in
no,
the Bible,
no.
in the
But,
Bible,
like,
what is considered that?
in a lustful way, like when you think of lustful, what do you think?
Like, dang, she a baddie or something. I don't know, something like that. I guess.
Like you wanna, or
Like,
you
I wanna be
picture
right.
her,
Yeah, picture her with me and that stuff.
and you wanna, yeah,
Yeah.
explicit things with her, then yes, that's what it is.
So okay, so it's just I thought it would mean differently in the Bible.
No. That's why it says to it would be better if you were born blind or something like that.
Better be born blind.
Yeah, so that you don't commit it.
So you want to be born blind?
No, that's what it mentions it in the Bible somewhere. Yeah. It's my phone.
Lee Kenshin, how come you decided to join us?
I don't know.
When I talked to David and you know.
No, I just saw more people in this call, so I joined it.
Okay. What to do? What to bring?
Oh, y'all liking Arc Raiders?
It's pretty good so far. It's pretty good. I think you should definitely try it out. So, with that thing being said, how has Jimmy? I'm not saying that he has, but do you think Jimmy has done it before?
Nah.
No.
Like,
So he think
what do you mean? Like,
what Matt just said on the thing.
oh yeah, yes. Everybody has.
See that? I told you he would know, Michael.
Even you had, bro. Come on.
Well, I've only been in
Having
like
girls
2
count?
relationships too. I've only been on 2 relationships.
No, it doesn't just mean those two. It's like every.
You ain't gotta be in a relationship to do
So,
it.
you know, okay. I thought it meant like you had to, you know.
Well, I bet you weren't expecting that, huh? You Kenshin? Run out a Bible verse.
Yeah. No way.
Dude, I was so bored today. Like, I even got to the point where I got bored of arcade games. Just because
Yeah.
I kept playing by myself.
Well, stop playing by yourself.
And, like, no one... Everyone is... I don't know. Solos is fun and all when you get into fights here and there, but, like, no one picks a fight. They either kill you first before you even see them. That's the boring part.
Let's go to research.
Or they say, oh, don't shoot, but then they shoot you in the back when you're far
Make
away
sure you're
from
well
them.
prepared before you face a Rocketeer head-on. Find solid cover. and
It's
aim
kind of
quick
stupid
and
how they
true.
do that.
A single misstep can be curtains call.
Repent for your sins, Michael.
Sorry, man. There's just too many.
Don't say sorry to me.
Who am I gonna say sorry to? The fictional characters?
Who else? God. Come on, man.
Who are you saying sorry to?
I
But
guess,
to
I guess.
yourself.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Down the
Oh.
roof.
Yeah, I see him.
Hey.
Let's go, let's go. I'm so
Did you get him?
I think so.
I was just killing these two guys so they don't move.
I missed like 3 of my shots. 2 of my shots. One more. Yo, why am I? My freaking gun wasn't
Holy.
out, bro.
Holy recoil. I did not think it
Another
was...
one?
Oh, shoot. On the right.
Oh, on top. On top of the sign.
Hello.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Hello.
that. And behind that weird metal shit.
Guys, I'm at work. I don't get off
Yeah.
until
They're running. One ran to the right, Michael.
They're both there.
Oh.
He's coming one. He's gonna peek. He's gonna peek. What the? These are different people. Ooh. Go knock that guy out. Go knock that guy out.
Yep. I got shot at. Oh,
Okay. Never mind then.
he missed, but he's just staring.
Hey, Embark, fix that, bro. I hate that. That's so annoying. It takes me out of it for no reason. Where is he at? I'm trying to look for
On the other side.
Ooh, need that. Other side, huh? Like a hospital?
Right? No, like
Like right here.
Galleria at the end of the.
Go to that location.
That's where he was. Found him. Got him.
Oh,
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
1 HP from that shit. We had to fight like 6 teams, then you guys came.
holy loot.
Alright.
Oh yeah, man.
That.
Man, there's nothing here that I want. Nothing here that I need.
Just take their guns.
Yeah, you're right. I can salvage them. No,
That's what I
it's too
do.
much space.
If I can't pick anything, or if I can't, or if there's nothing I need, I just take their tier 2 guns. I only take tier 2 guns. Wow. No way that stuff just spawned right next to us. Come on.
These guys were free though. Some of them at least.
Found a knocked out raider. Down there.
Oh my goodness. Extended medium.
Medium mag. Mark 2.
Oh yeah, I can take it.
No, but it is completely broken. Or for anvil with the suppressor.
You have 2 anvils on me.
Yeah, but this one's level 4, see? Honey.
Back.
Yo, chat, this is bank right here, dude.
Four syringes.
By the way, it's an item you have to pick up.
Yeah. I figured. Wow, no. Good shot. Come on. I have all the shields. I literally picked up all the shields. I have 20 shields on me.
Okay, you don't need that much.
I'd rather have that than whatever garbage loot they got, bro. I don't need the other stuff. The shield is just to have more loadouts to, you know, fight more people. Maybe you should stop questing, Michael.
Stop questing, what do you mean?
Yeah,
Why?
just stop questing and just fight people.
Why?
Cause you see, you got bored in this game. If you're bored.
Like I said, only because
Yeah.
just people don't pick fights or they, and you know, I'm not gonna shoot them because it's rude. Even though they shoot me back later when I leave and I'm far away from them. No, that's rude. I don't want to be rude.
Oh, my shield's about to break. What'd I drop? Drop that. Alright, let's get out of here. My inventory's full.
Use the parking metro entrance.
Oh shit!
dead.
Please, I just need my quest done, please. Please, I just need my quest done. Come on, man. Please, please, my quest. Please, my quest. Please, my quest. No. Oh yes, go hide under the Rocketeer.
Hiding right here. You're not gonna find me. Dang it. Dang it, dude. That was such a good gun too. Dude, that kettle was strong. It was level 4 kettle. I'm surprised that guy didn't die. Oh shoot, I should have checked how much damage I did.
Let's see
Did you
what's
put it in your bubble?
No,
What?
because
What was
we're
in your
next to
bubble?
spawn. This heavy gun parts. We're next to spawn or extract. I'm like, okay, I don't need to. We just extract right away. But the people were there.
Gotta put it in your butthole so you don't have to get it again. Man, what do I bring? Everyone keeps having. I have so much ferals. And
Stop getting them then.
But that's what everyone has.
Why are you grabbing it?
Because it's the only other gun that they have, and I needed guns.
You can make guns.
Why make them if I can just take them off people for free? Right?
Yeah, but like, you don't want it, so don't take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good gun. It's still a good gun, you know.
I'm not saying it's not.
You make it sound like it's not.
I'm just saying, if you don't like it, stop grabbing it. Beep beep beep. My shields. I have no more rubber. I need to collect them from Scrappy.
I just need 3 more fans. That's all I need. Oh, my dad's calling me. Hold on. Yeah, he called me just to cut grass. Well, I already said I was gonna do around 5, so I'm still gonna do around 5. He wants me to do right now.
Well, why are you gonna do it around 5? Wouldn't it be better to just do it sooner so he doesn't bug you about it? Like he just did now?
Yeah, it would technically be better, but I just want to do it, you know, like at 5.
But it'd be better if
fine
you
if
did
you-
now.
No. Maybe after we die. Perhaps.
We already died.
Nah, like after this one, you know, after this one. Oh shoot. Oh well. Bro, Matt, I'm
Right back.
suffering from success, man. I don't know. I'm joking. I kind of wanna like play with I don't wanna play. I don't know what game is it to play. You know, I tried Vayne. It's okay.
You bought it?
No, Peter bought it, and it's family shareable, so it's okay.
You know
It
why
has
it's okay?
potential.
It's because you played it alone.
That too. It's like 50 gigs, by the way. Like, oh my gosh. But it's okay. It has potential. Right now, it's like very early access, so
Default should be in whatever room has a great view.
it's kind of. What's that word? Janky. There you go. I hope they do improve on the zombie combat. Because zombies have insane reach, bro. You should definitely get it though when it gets I think it's like what, $30? That's a lot. But get it when there's more updates, of course.
Is this the right one? No, it's not. Oh. We're not even in the right building.
Oh, jeez. Right here. Man, I've been searching a lot of tech places, and there is no fans. It's like this thing is so rare to find.
It is a rare item.
Yes, it is indeed. But it cannot be that rare.
It is rare. It's just rare.
I find more complex gun parts than that thing. I gotta go
Where do
down.
we
one.
go?
Hey, someone's been here. They might still be here.
Hello? Anyone here?
Hey, they might
Let's go,
still
let's
be-
go, let's go.
I hate buried city extracts, dude. It's so bad.
No, it's here. Oh shit. Look, they're friendly. Oh, they're not friendly. Oh. I thought you guys were friendly. Come on, man.
Oh, and he has LG. Matt, start it.
Oh, I'm dead.
LMG. Yeah, we were not winning that. They had an LMG.
No.
Did you put that in your butthole?
Yeah, I got stuck in the
I-
corner too, so.
I hate going in this map.
No, I got stuck in the corner of the train inside.
I feel like the only safe way to get out of Berry City is if you have a key. Alright, let me go cut grass real quick. Might as well since we just
When
died.
they talk about the first wave, they
I know.
mention the battles, The
Oh
heroics.
no. Do quest.
Fighting
Do
back
your own
is
quest real
more than
quick.
gunshots and bullet holes. It's
Alright,
mouths to
chat.
feed,
Be back real quick.
crops to grow.
And
It's all of us.
Yeah.
Together.
What?
Yes? I've put up a reward for anyone who can get me a sample from the supply water intake. Again,
It's all.
As excited as I am about this, we can't forget that any top...
Pattern house. Too lazy to get up. Just take a free one.
Yo.
Yo, body. Hey, yo, body.
What's up?
Abraham was the father of Isaac, and Isaac the father of Jacob,
I've been
and
dying
Jacob
this entire
the
weekend,
father
bro.
of Judah, and his brother,
Damn, bro.
and his brothers,
I've been losing every single one of my games to you, if you know.
and Judah, the father of Perez, and Zerah by Tamar. Doesn't make any sense.
This is Celeste speaking.
Let's go to the pattern house.
The water intake is in the flood access tunnel. One of the few places topside where the water's reliably clean. Or used to be, anyway.
Why, May?
Let me look at you on the street. I mean, you won like one game.
Yeah, one game. Out of how many? Out of how many? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Only
No.
1 out of 4. I mean, 1 out of 5.
1 out of 6 games I won. I'm gonna kill myself.
Dude, that's like a 16%, bro. Okay.
Damn, bro. What happened?
You know, I'd rather fail actually, because fucking we're just stupid.
You're gonna
Yeah,
regret
but
failing.
I don't guarantee we win this one either.
Boop, 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 boop. Aw. Mark the pattern house. How do I mark the pattern house? Oh. Graffiti? Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, man. I don't know, man.
How do you know if there? This guy got max volume hearing. Come on, man. I'm just trying to do quests. I got a free loadout.
How can I play?
Anybody?
Okay, I don't understand this, Kenshin. So why in
What's up?
chapter 1 is it just saying the father of blank and blank the father of blank? I don't understand. What's all this for?
Confused.
It says Abraham the father of Isaac, and Isaac the father of Jacob, and Jacob the father of Judah. And it goes on until and Jacob the father of Joseph and husband of Mary,
Oh wow, we have no
of
AP.
whom Jesus
Fuck
was
it.
born, who is called Christ. So like, why everyone else is important? You know what I mean?
Oh, so you're saying like, why are they important?
Or I'm saying like, why are they going on about the father of this
Oh,
person?
it's because it's like it's going in the order of like the prophets. Are they? Yeah.
Oh, those are
Prophets
prophets?
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like they're. I don't think all of them, like the father, like actual father. It's just like saying that. Okay, who am I fighting? That guy, really? What is this guy? I don't really care about Ignite. Bruh.
Oh, nice. Good, good. I actually didn't want to play that. Yeah, we had no AP. Fucking
I think they are fathers because this is generation.
I guess like father of the generation. I don't know.
Yeah. I thought the Bible was supposed to be thick.
It's supposed to be what?
Thick.
Thick?
Yeah. It's like, I got a tiny one. And yeah, technically that's thick, but the big ones, well, how are they thick?
You can get a bigger one, but no.
Is this even the Bible? It just says New Testament, Psalms, and Proverbs. That's not the Bible. That's just Psalms and Proverbs, huh?
You have the. Yeah, you just have. Do you know how the Old Testament?
No. We just randomly found this in our house.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yours is probably not that big because you don't have the Old Testament as well.
Pretty sure that guy from last game was cheating.
What
There's
the
no
hell, bro?
way.
Alright.
He instantly knew where I was.
got it, you got it, you got it.
I'll see you, Jim. Need support. What up? Thick. I don't have any Jin skins.
Why am I not sliding?
Oh yeah, Matt, you started work today, right?
Yeah.
What are your hours again? Where'd you start?
6 to 2:30.
Talk to anybody, you just did your job.
I'm just doing my job. I'm there to get money, not make friends.
Is there a lot of people working there?
It's got like 20 to 30 people.
Old? Young?
Both. Mainly old though. Like people above 30 old. Or, yeah. Man, why am I just sliding?
Ugh, yellow's gonna be annoying.
Go cleanse.
Cleanse? Okay.
It's better.
Like, when should I
Are you going
cleanse?
fleet? Are you on fleet?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep.
Okay, good. You only go cleanse after hard CC. So like Leona R, Ashe R, anything like just in lane that's hard for you that you're gonna need cleanse in the early to mid game. That's when you kind of did it. But other than that, that's about it. Like you wouldn't grab cleanse against like a Lux support or like a Pike support. You know, you would grab it over like hard supports or ADCs that have some CC. But
Nah, she ain't.
yeah, just hold up. You're fine.
Hey. Watch. I'm gonna sneak in. You won't even know.
Yeah, honestly, that lane, just try to get Yumi in a good position so that she can get her Qs off. Kaizo has really weak laning, especially when she goes to people. Leona won't be able to do anything aside from if she catches you. But aside from that, that's about it.
Fine, I will go.
God, hit your distance and to your advantage. You're chilling.
Loser! Come on, man. Why are you shooting me, man? I'm just trying to leave.
You just kind of want to go like just slight ahead because you don't want Kaizen to snowball, get her third item.
Just walk around.
Thanks. I'll see what you can dig up. We really can't afford this city for drinking water.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta get used to that, bro.
Dang it.
We're lucky that they seldom seem to come again. As excited as I am about this, We can't forget that any topside presence is risky. Keep it simple. Paint, move on, next building. Quick work.
Worth.
I had Lance run some tests on the water sample you brought back, and the results are not great. This goes beyond natural
This game.
contaminants.
This is Arc Raiders.
Step right in. That one. Oh yeah, that's
Oh
one
my
of
god,
the treats
I
we
fucking
brought.
missed that away.
Eh. Yeah, I think it's a good game.
Let's go to water treatment control.
Celeste here. Our flood spill intake faces the swamp. It's easy to find if you locate the water treatment building first. See if you can find anything that points to the source of the contamination.
We'll find some baskets. Need mushrooms. Raider cache? Oh yeah. Okay.
Not Michael.
Yeah. Michael's gone.
You guys playing?
Yeah, I'm playing right now.
You want to stream?
I'm on break right now. Eating some chicken tenders.
When you get home.
Maybe around like 6:20 maybe. Maybe a little bit later.
You're so long.
Huh?
You're so long.
I know. Good thing is, I only have like an hour of work left. So.
God dang it, you just took out all my shields.
You took all your shields.
Oh no. Oh my god, why is he coming to me?
You know the purple AR?
Yeah, I have a purple AR.
I forget what it's called, but I got the
Come on, man. Oh, come on, man.
bag him. Get in there with him and start it.
He's gone. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know I died.
Start it, Matt.
He doesn't know I died. Oh, he's in there with me.
I forgot what it's called. What was the purple AR called?
Tempest?
It was the other one.
I'm not too sure of the other one. I only have the Tempest.
Got a lead on. You found something. Oh. Go to the tunnels beneath the
Wait, I
spaceport.
got it the other night,
There
or
should be a
last
valve
night.
to reroute the water.
Dude, it was
Make sure
night
you
raid.
guys
I was
are
like,
on the way.
damn, I got this shit. And then I just kept meeting like a bunch of friendly people.
My people ain't friendly. Where? My shields. Okay, where do I have to go?
Shawnee's team is already tracking down the...
You're getting new arrivals every... As excited as I am about this, we can't forget that... You get new arrivals every now and then, but they're usually parched and underfed. None of them could have brought down that deforest.
Shawnee's team is already tracking down the saboteurs. You, focus on rerouting that water.
Find the tunnel under the spaceport. There's a reservoir beneath the spaceport. If we manage to route that water here, that should buy us time to deal with the contamination.
We're lucky. As excited as I am about this...
Mark the South Trench Tower. Maybe.
Malphite's missing, by the way. It might be, oh, never mind. It's not me.
Eating these chicken tenders with barbecue and buffalo sauce and jalapenos.
Oh my god, what was IW?
What?
Roger, you want a new job?
What is it?
Assembly.
How much does it pay?
They're looking for temp workers. 19 an hour.
Temp or what?
Temp. So like you'll work there for a couple months.
Only temp?
I don't know if it's only temp, but yeah.
Have your eyes adjusted Ark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe
Old
for the picking
French
while most of Toledo
Towers.
is asleep. Though my suppliers say that Ark is
Oh.
twice as vigilant after sunset.
South Trench Tower. South.
Go to the South Trench Tower.
Can't wait to get home, eat some pho.
What is that?
A snitch.
Oh.
Interesting.
Under tunnels under the spaceport.
How did Malfoy go
Gotta
fucking
focus
AP?
on like one mission, because I just keep like grabbing random shit whenever I extract or whenever I raid,
Nothing wrong with that.
and my inventory is just full of bullshit I don't need. Where my stash is. How much time I got
Oh,
left? I got like 4 minutes.
Oh, wait.
Come on, Matt, do something crazy in 4 minutes.
Right here. Watch.
Ow. Oh, fuck that guy, bro. I swear. That guy's annoying as fuck.
Woo!
Dude, what kind of bullshit is that, bro?
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Disappeared. Oh.
Ow.
6 are on.
Bitch hurts, dude. God, I'm running to all his bullshit, bro.
Oh! Get off of me.
I fucking hate the ticks, bro.
Yeah. Dude,
He flashed.
hey, you died to me. That says something about you.
Hey man, I have nothing on me. It's a free kick. Good
Me too, man.
You kill him, kill.
Oh shit.
Just wait down. Wait, just wait. Get that.
Oh my god. I'm ass, bro.
Yeah. Come on.
Dude, Matt, where's your hairpin?
I hate the hairpin.
NOW.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nice.
Remember, Matt, switching to your secondary is always faster than reloading.
Not with the Pharaoh. Okay, mark this off.
What do you mean? Dude, Pharaoh takes forever to reload.
No, I'm saying like if you have a Pharaoh secondary.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my main kit whenever I go night raid is I bring one hairpin, one Pharaoh, and that's really it, honestly.
The heck? I usually pair up Stitcher with Pharaoh. Dude, what the heck?
Or that, yeah. I either Stitcher
back.
or Kettle.
I have money.
But
You're all.
whenever
also
it's
ready
night
for
raid, I
that,
usually go
that dragon fight.
hairpin.
got
Ellipticus
BF sword.
world top. Agnostic teleport. Visualize.
Hey.
Oh, she's dead.
Hey, now I just need to find the tunnels under spaceport. No. These are tunnels. Are you kidding me? Oh, great. Oh, I didn't grab the ammo. Oops. What tunnels could they be talking about?
UQ again.
Launch tower tunnels?
You got that. You got that. Go ahead.
Is this the tunnels they want me to go to?
Damn, we're not catching them.
You got it.
What the heck?
Oh shit. Fucking hell, dude.
I'll push too much, bro. Should back for that thing.
Yeah. Was.
Yo, I just got a spam call.
Whoa.
I don't know. Didn't even say anything. I usually don't say anything and if they hang up then. That's really a spam call. Or just numbers that aren't saved. I just don't say anything on because they say something.
Hey bro, he's gone. Doing hella good.
Guess these aren't the tunnels.
Oh shit, they're on Otacon?
Tunnels.
Yeah, we don't have a jungler there. So just...
Find the tunnels under the spaceport.
It was because I overextended.
Where would it be?
Oh, how the fuck's that bitch hitting me, bro? I swear to you, dude. Fuck that guy, bro. Dead ass. I hate that fucking guy.
Tunnels under
Oh, Matt, go
spaceport.
to Bettina.
Those are what?
Bettina? Bettina.
Oh, that one?
Oh, just stay mid, just stay mid. Alright, alright.
The Bettina?
Well, my 15 bird's over. Bettina, I don't know.
RNH.
Oh. Well, I just call it
Alright, I'm gonna go
Bettina.
back to work.
Alright. Adios. Are you the tunnels? Oh my god. You are the tunnels. Oh. Let's see. Find and turn the valve. Find and turn the valve.
Oh, shit. Alright. Damn, I thought it was gonna be harder. Hee my kill.
Are you? Yes, you are. That's it? Alright, time to get out.
Head home at the south elevator.
I'm just here to do tasks.
Damn.
Hey, bro.
Carlo, you don't want to be close to me. Yo, we can. Chill. Alright, back up. Just leave now.
He doesn't see me, right?
Yeah, you got it. You know, so focus on me.
He doesn't see me.
Oh! Give me a Malphite! We're chilling. We can keep it. Yeah, I'll just stay
Funny guys.
Actually, I'm gonna go for. Actually, no, Ari's there.
Quest.
Thanks for fixing.
Ooh, cutscene.
Even before we were forced underground, we never strayed far from the dam. From the water that nourishes us, no matter the hazards, no matter the threats. If you've ever wandered the barren wastes, you'll understand why.
That's it. A quest. No.
A customer of mine saw a family taking cover in an old encampment in Derrick City. I'll pay anyone who manages to thank you, actually. I'll clear everything with Celeste later. Just do your best to find them.
As excited as I am about this, we can't forget that any topside presence
They're
is
looking
risky.
for me.
Keep it simple.
I'll be right back.
Move on, next building. Quick work.
Sorry. We're back.
And pushes mid-wave.
Yeah, push it out. Just be
Honestly, I don't have the energy to play.
Energy to play.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do then?
I don't know. Keep playing. Play a couple more.
And then,
We'll come back.
I don't know.
you know what we can do? We can react to that video.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, you said we should react to it on stream, so might as well.
Oh, I have no space.
What are you reacting to?
I honestly forgot. Matt, what video was it?
It was Muchin's video.
Some VTuber stuff, you Kenshin. I'm pretty sure.
130? You want to?
Want to what?
Watch it?
Sure, I don't mind. That's if you want to, because you have no energy.
I don't care.
Alright, you said so yourself. Guys, he said it himself, man.
Okay, hold on.
Bro, Corey still hasn't posted, man. What the heck? It's been 10
Alright.
days, bro.
He did say, I think he did say he had like a big project happening, so.
Man, I just been waiting for him to play Dispatch next episode.
What?
I already watched it. I already watched it, but
You want to see what he does?
yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
I'll probably watch your vlog too.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt, you should play that game too. You should play that game.
The game.
Dispatch.
I don't have it.
Yeah, it's like what, $30, $40 as well? Dude, that is that's $30. Vane
At
is
least
like
it ain't
20.
70.
Yeah, it ain't 70. You gotta love these new indie games coming out, bro. They giving the gamers what they want. They're not freaking extorting players, bro. Oh yeah, by the way,
Because
Matt.
those YouTubers that are in it wouldn't have agreed if the game was gonna be $70.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, also I can play Rust Premium now, so if you ever want to play Rust, you know what? Let's play next Thursday or this coming Thursday. You down to play?
I guess.
When are you working? Monday through Friday or
Weekends.
Sunday?
Oh, I'm working Monday through Friday. I'm not working on the weekends.
But you're not gonna stay up on the weekends, are you?
No. Or would I?
That's the thing though, cause it's like it's just gonna be me playing most of the time.
Okay, then go get a job.
I am. I'm looking, bro. I told Ryder and David this last night. I looked for 5 more, but they didn't even respond.
Only 5?
I mean, yeah, cause it's like the stuff that I want to do. Otherwise, everything else is just
It's the stuff you want to do. That's why you're not even working.
well, like stuff I want to do is like it's not. I'm not trying to handle with kids. I'm not trying to be a security guard.
Just be security guard. You
Right,
just
like-
sit there and do nothing.
I'm not. I feel like.
It doesn't matter. You
have
just
to
sit there and
be-
do nothing.
What the heck, man? Why you leave?
Because we're gonna watch.
What? I thought we were playing.
You said we're gonna watch.
What you said? I said we could play a couple, I guess, and then you want to watch. That's what I said. But yeah, we can watch. We can watch. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like you have to be sort of intimidating.
You don't have
And you
to.
need a. It says on the thing you need a gun license, and I don't have that.
Okay, go get one. Easy.
Doesn't it take 2 years to get one?
Like what? 2 years? No.
Yeah. How long does it take?
A week.
I'm never gonna ask.
Well, you get it instantly. Basically.
It could be for in your state. It could be. Let me look it for mine.
You get your gun license instantly.
Ooh, it takes about 2 to 3 months. It says.
No, that's to get your gun.
No, it says the license. It says it right here. AI overview. It takes
If I were
between
to
60 and 90 days to get a gun license in Oklahoma.
That's AI. AI don't know what it's talking about.
ask
Well,
you to
let's
give me
watch.
the name of the worst VTuber agency or corporation.
This is the official government page. Let me look. Oh, well, this is the same government page that I used to do for my mom and dad stuff. So, and that usually takes about 2 to 3 months. So I'm assuming it's the same thing. I'm just saying, I'm assuming, I'm saying that it is. All right, chat. Hold on. Let me. Gotta zoom in. Or I could just do this. Wait, before we start, what are we gonna do after this?
Maybe if I'm feeling it, we can play a little bit more. If I'm
But
not,
then after,
um,
you're just gonna get off.
yeah, I'll probably just chill and watch other stuff. Off stream, of course.
Man, I did nothing for like an hour, well, 30 minutes. No, almost an hour actually, because it's almost an hour 30. So almost an hour I was gone.
Well, you shouldn't have left.
Yeah, apparently it would have been faster, but one of them broke, so I had to switch to the other one. Which was the pushing one instead of the drivable one. I know, sucks. Hold on, guys. Let me switch the thing. Let me see if I have anything to show. Just to make sure. Okay. Who cares, right? I'll show you guys.
Where's my thing in 9 dark mode?
Window capture.
Name of the worst.
Whoa. Let me change it to just chatting though. Hold on. You gotta do that too, Matt. Cause we ain't playing no more. There we go. Exposed. I've showed everyone's usernames. Let me mute the game audio for you guys. All right, we can start.
worst VTuber agency or corporation to have ever existed, you'd probably have a hard time choosing one if you've been keeping up with the VTubing industry for these last few years. Most likely though, it would be a choice between two agencies in particular. The first one would be Nijisanji, an agency worth over $1 billion on the Japanese stock market that almost made one of its top talents leave this planet back in 2024 because of how toxic its internal work culture truly was. But then you'd probably think, well, that's really bad, but there's also VShojo, one of the most respected VTuber agencies.
I don't remember her.
I think it's Nagi.
I don't remember these two people at all. And this girl.
Which one?
Look at
Those
this.
are the. She's from the JP branch. That was also from JP. And that's Kuro.
That's Kuro? Oh.
Yeah.
Netamaro.
Who scammed their top talent out of $500,000 she was meant to give to charity. I mean, really, tragically, there's no shortage of examples like this. But what if I told you that both of these answers are wrong? What if I told you that there was a VTuber agency out there that was worse than these two combined? An agency so scummy that they would manage to lose 40 of their talents within less than a year. An agency so disgusting that they would send lawyers after your fans if they had something negative to say about them. And an agency so unforgivable that they would publish your social security number for everyone to see on your own Twitter account just because you didn't want to renew your contract with them. I'm of course talking about Wactor. And shockingly enough, these events actually did happen, and they weren't even half of the depraved acts they would pull. And recently, they set a very dangerous precedent, not just for this industry, but for any entertainment industry in general, by pursuing some of these ex-talents in international courts outside of Japan. Guys, my jaw was on the floor researching this video, and seeing that this agency not only still managed to exist to this day, but is still being very concerningly dangerous, I thought that we had to talk about it. So you already know the drill. Let's do this right after the sponsor. A special occasion is something that deserves to be celebrated, like a birthday, your sibling having a child, or Etheria Restart launching Global Fest on September 25th. That's why they'll be giving out 10 free pulls with the code Etheria0925, a 7-day check-in event, and a free SSR selector where you can choose your favorite SSR character instantly. But that's not all. If you're a returning player, you'll get double drops on materials, a return banner that guarantees you an SSR character that you select, and so much more, like 14 days full of rewards. You'll need these rewards because there's going to be 2 new SSR characters that look incredible, a new limited skin, and of course, a fresh real-time arena season that includes a new Hyperlinker Cup. The game's really going all out here by even partnering up with some of the top Chinese pro gamers. So if that all sounds good to you, then make sure to check the link in the description or the pinned comment and get Etheria Restart on either mobile or PC today. Thank you, Etheria Restart, for sponsoring this video. Alright, so Wactor would unofficially begin its activities on April 2018. When they would post this ad on auctiondebut.com. In this ad, they would say that they're a newly established VTuber production team seeking voice actors between the ages of 18 and 28. They would then officially establish themselves as a company more than a year later on July 2019, calling themselves Wactor Inc. But a couple of months before that, on May 2019, they would announce their first 3 talents, individually and by name. This would definitely be different from other VTuber agencies which would launch their talents in waves, or groups. This would allow all the members to have a common identity and collab together to make each other grow. In Wactor's case though, there was none of that. They would stream by themselves in a disorganized manner, and it felt like they weren't even part of the same corporation. I mean, they weren't even collabing together. But Wactor's management didn't really seem to be too bothered by this because in the meantime, they were too busy recruiting more people. A few months later, they would recruit Mitsurugi Leah. That's a name you should remember for later. But I'm not even going to bother telling you the names of the other VTubers, because around the end of 2019, Wactor would recruit 6 more. You know that piece of advice you get when you open a business, which is don't expand too quickly? Well, Wactor was just taking that advice and wiping their ass with it. By the end of 2019, this newly established company had 11 talents. Eventually, as things would start to get very confusing, they'd finally divide their talents into groups and give them names. The first 5 members would be officially called the Mirage Wave. And the other 6 talents they would recruit at the end of 2019 would have 5 be a part of the second wave, which was called Sister Unit. I know, very creative name. Apparently, it was meant to be called Kemomizu, but they couldn't agree on a name, so yeah, there you have it. Anyway, finally you'd have the 6th member in their own group because they were meant to be a VTuber that would stream exclusively on Bilibili, which is pretty much Chinese YouTube. So Wactor was already trying to diversify. They essentially debuted 2 different waves. The first one barely got any footing before they decided to announce the second one. And within just a few months, they would start dropping like flies. This was already a red flag, obviously, when you see members of your first wave start to leave in under a year. But this was 2019. VTubing was still niche in Japan and unrecognized globally. Because of that, people wouldn't really look too deep into this, thinking that this might have been caused by some disagreements or the growing pains of a new company, choosing to instead celebrate the short legacy of these talents while saying goodbye. So as I said, in 2019 they had 11 talents, and by 2020, okay, by March 2020, they had 6. So essentially half their talent roster had just left within a few months. It was safe to say that this company that had just started was already at death's door. Unlike other more successful corporations, nothing they were doing was calculated. It seemed like they were throwing poop on the wall and hoping it sticks. And while that normally wouldn't have worked, Wactor just seemed to be in the right place at the right time. During the year 2020, VTubing would go from this niche little hobby to a money-printing industry in Japan. But big corporations also realized that there was also huge potential in English-speaking markets. In the second half of 2020, many of the bigger corporations would start launching English branches. They would end up finding incredible success. Wactor, on the other hand, would take a completely untraditional approach. Instead of starting their own English branch, they would do something completely different. On May 2021, their second generation would debut. Shino Lila, Kurari Rose, Hoshino Suzu, and Hina Misora. And what made these talents special is that while they spoke Japanese, they also happened to speak Spanish. And due to this, Wactor would unexpectedly strike gold. Look, if we take the example of YouTube, Mexico is the 5th country with the most YouTube viewers. This is just one of many Spanish-speaking countries, and I mean honestly, Brazil is 3rd. They can probably make an effort to understand Spanish just like I do when a Canadian speaks French. So that's obviously a lot of people. The Spanish language is also very popular on Twitch, with over 130,000 viewers waiting to watch their favorite streams. I also have to mention the fact that the most watched Twitch stream of all time had peaked at 9.1 million viewers and was a Spanish live streamer by the name of iBuy. The second most watched stream is not even half that amount, it's sitting at 2.5 million. This was a market almost every agency was completely sleeping on, but it had essentially been given to Wactor on a silver platter. Their second wave would gain so much popularity that they would start to collab with Niji Sanji live streamers. These collabs typically wouldn't happen through DMs and be spontaneous. No, they would be planned way ahead between the companies themselves. The fact that Wactor was able to collab with a corporation as big and important as Niji Sanji at the time was a testament to how successful their second wave was. And it wouldn't take long for the fruits of their labor to finally show, because by July 31st, 2021, Wactor would be sure to tell the world and flex that they are now in the top 10 Japanese VTuber agencies when it came to sub count, ranked 8th. This was right in the middle of VTubing's golden age, a very significant achievement. It seemed like those days of Wactor throwing poop on the wall hoping it sticks were long behind us. And with the Spanish community, the sky was the limit. Well, the sky was the limit until they decided to cross a line that no other VTuber agency or corporation had ever dared to cross. Shino Layla was one of the 4 VTubers that were part of that.
My gosh, man. What'd they do? What'd they do? I want to see. I want to see. What are you doing? Guys, I can't believe he paused it, bro. We're getting right into the nitty gritty. And he paused it right in the middle. Right when he was explaining what was going to happen. I want to know what they did that was so bad. that made them, well, that was like
Okay.
crossing point.
We just got a call.
Spanish-speaking second wave.
Wrong number
She,
call.
just like the other talents that debuted with her, found immense success with the Spanish-speaking community and were able to truly bring Wactor to the top 10 VTubing agencies in Japan. This is why it was extremely shocking to pretty much every fan of hers and Wactor when the company would post on November 28th, 2021, a tweet that said, "Notice of suspension of Lila Shino," saying, "We are grateful to our fans for their constant support of our members. We would like to inform you that our company's member Shino Lila has been suspended due to breach of contract. We have already confirmed the facts with her in question and we will make a decision on how to proceed. We apologize to our fans for any concern this may cause. Other members are fine and we hope that you will continue to support our members as always. Wactor Corporation, signed by the CEO himself, Akira Oishi." Yeah, so that pretty much came out of absolutely nowhere, and there were over 231 replies, mostly in Spanish, begging Wactor to reconsider and hoping that the suspension won't last too long, because I do need to make a distinction here, a suspension is different from a termination. She wasn't being kicked out of the company, she was just being told to pause all her activities. It is, however, seen as a bit of an extreme measure, and it's seen negatively because it's typically the first step you take before terminating a talent. But even with all these factors combined, fans remained hopeful. I mean, come on, this is one of the agency's biggest talents. I'm sure they'll find a solution, right? Well, instead of hope, fans would instead be met with complete and utter silence. That would be until the 23rd of December, 2021, so more than a month later, where Shino Layla would post a promotional video of Wactor on her socials saying nothing else. Her page was essentially being used as a marketing tool, while the hundreds of fans in the comments were still demanding answers. What the hell's going on? You can't just use her page for marketing without informing us of what happened to her. Well, enough was enough. By the end of 2021, many of her fans had written letters to Wactor demanding to know when her suspension was going to be over and if she'll be able to continue her activities or just end the contract. They wanted to know this, they were getting tired of the silence. At the same time, they would launch a movement on Twitter with the hashtag #FreeLila. And even though the community tried their absolute best to force Wactor to finally say something, they would have to wait months until March 2022 to finally get a statement on what's going on. I'm sure that they had many guesses as to what could happen, how Lila had maybe breached the contract, how Wactor would probably react to their statement. But in reality, no one could have ever predicted the sheer horror that they would face when they'd see their favorite VTuber get doxxed by their own agency. On March 2nd, 2022, Wactor would unexpectedly make a tweet on their company page. Here's what it had to say. Report on the damage claim and lawsuit response to blank blank, which is her real name, in parentheses, Shino Lila. This tweet is still up to this day, by the way. It's been 3 years. They still haven't taken it down. The title of this document was Report on the Damage Claim and Lawsuit Response to blank blank. They would go on to say that this whole thing happened because of her problematic conduct. It was discovered that you are engaged in VTuber activities, including monetization outside of the company, which is prohibited by the contract. Her activities were suspended. Even after this suspension, she kept her personal account private and acted as if she was the victim, thereby bringing discredit to the company. It was also confirmed that she instructed her followers not to leak her account to the outside world by taking screenshots of what she said on that private account. Yeah, I think it's fairly obvious. Wactor didn't really bother hiring any English translators, which is why this is so badly translated. But overall, this entire suspension and them having to dox her in public for no reason was because she had a personal social media account, right? She had a personal YouTube channel, a personal Twitter, and would sometimes use those things instead of being Shino Layla 24/7. They would file a claim for damages against Shino Layla and would also take it a step further by saying that they're working with their lawyers to consider legal actions against literal fans of hers that are defaming the company. Fans, right? We're not even talking about talent here. They would end this by saying that they weren't going to respond to any inquiries on the matter, and that the reason why they took so long to respond to this was because it's a very serious problem. This was the first time that a VTuber company or agency had committed the biggest form of taboo you could imagine. VTubers are VTubers because they care about their privacy, their anonymity. The fact that this company was willing to absolutely destroy that anonymity if they had any problems with you as a talent was the worst look imaginable. People were absolutely shocked. Now, usually when someone leaves a VTuber corporation, they also leave behind their identity because that name, that model, the brand itself belongs to the corporation, so they are not legally allowed to mention it. They can't say that I used to be this VTuber at that corporation. This is why the response of the woman who used to be Shino Lila would be so significant. She would quote tweet Wachter's statement and say, since this is published by the company itself, so apparently it looks like I have the right to say I was Shino Lila? Am I the first VTuber in history to be doxxed by her own company? Guys, please get me the trophy. Someone would then ask, what? Isn't it illegal to publicly name someone in this kind of way? To which she would say, yeah, it's illegal, lol, both in Thailand and Japan. She'd specify this since she wasn't even in Japan, she's Thai. Now look, this was already a lot to take in as a fan of Wachter, especially a Spanish-speaking fan that loved the second wave. But this was still the beginning. On the same day that they doxed Shino Lila, they would also suspend Kurari Rose, another member of the second wave. The Spanish community that was handed on a silver platter to Wachter was now getting tired of this company that was seemingly going downhill. The top reply to the suspension tweet would say, please go indie, this company is going downhill, you can collab with whoever you want, you can do whatever you want, we will follow you wherever you go. Now, when VTubers are usually faced with something like this, like a corporation having it out for them, they might back away or silence themselves out of fears of legal repercussions. But what Wachter had done was such a disgusting violation of privacy that the VTubers were not going to just stand idly by, especially with the massive support of their fans. And so the woman behind Shino Lila would come back under a new persona by the name of Eileen Noir, and she would tweet this out almost a month later on April 16th, 2022, saying, I would like to inform you the current situation of me, the person in charge of VTuber character Shino Lila, and a former member of Wachter Agency. Please see full detail in the image below. Here's what she had to say. First of all, I would like to apologize for causing concern to everyone. My name is Eileen Noir, and I was in charge of the VTuber character Shino Lila at Wachter. The agency contract between Wachter and I, at the latest, have been cancelled by March 2022. However, on the 2nd of March 2022, Wachter has posted a document on their official social media regarding report of damages claim and legal action against the person in charge of Shino Lila, which exposed my real name that does not need to be exposed at all to the public. Furthermore, the content posted on that social media is not considered as a fact in my point of view, and it terribly damaged my privacy and honor as it is a one-sided information, which is very shocking to me, and I feel terribly sorry for causing this concern to everyone. As of now, I have signed a lawyer contract to handle all of this matter, so I'll refrain from making any further comment regarding this matter at the moment. Moreover, I would like to inform you that the lawyer has already contacted Wachter several times in order to discuss our differences in point of views of both parties. However, at this moment, Wachter has never responded. Therefore, I decided to consult with the lawyer once again, and we have determined that this matter is difficult to resolve through prompt discussions, so I decided to post this letter on my social media account in order to inform the situation to all of Shino Lila fans and related parties. Lastly, I'm terribly sorry for causing concern to everyone. As for future activities, I would like to challenge myself once again to deliver entertainment as Eileen Noir. I would like to take this as an opportunity to start a new journey. I will do my best, and I will be very happy if you support me once again. Signed, Eileen Noir. So yeah, there was no reason for Wachter to release her full name. This was pure and utter pettiness. Her contract was going to expire on March anyway, and it seemed like she wasn't really interested in renewing. When Wachter found that out, they suspended her and stopped her from being able to make money, which is why she started streaming on her personal account. At this point, this wasn't a VTuber agency, it was like dealing with the cartel. But Eileen wasn't the only one to speak out. Marin Marino, who used to be Kurari Rose, would also release a statement at the same exact time, saying that the reason why the contract was terminated was because her and Wachter have cognitive differences and it is difficult to build a trust relationship. She intended to be Kurari Rose until the end of her contract. But seeing that Wachter took her access away from those accounts and didn't let her go live anymore, she couldn't, and it wasn't her intention. She would then specify that on March 2nd, 2022, Wachter hadn't terminated her, they had just suspended her, which means she's technically still under contract, and they weren't intending on letting her go, they wanted her to stay trapped. Kind of like how they had trapped Lila for months. She said that she hired a lawyer as well, but that he had not heard back from Wachter, they seem to be ghosting everyone, and of course apologized to her fans, hoping that they'll follow her on this new journey. So Wachter was truly using every dodgy method in the book here, all in an effort to control their talents and force them to stay with them for extended periods of time, even though they might have signaled that they wanted to leave and not renew their contract. This was very nasty behavior, but it was also concerning because it didn't seem like they had any limits. You pissed them off? Well, you're fair game. It didn't matter if you were a talent or a fan. And after these—
I'll be back.
What? But that's crazy. How much money do you have to be paid to be accepting these crazy contracts, man? Like, dude, if I probably read it, I'll be like, no way in my entire contract or whatever, my entire life, I'm not gonna be accepting this, bro. Ain't no way. That's just crazy. And for them to publicly just dox one of their talents is crazy. Just, oh yeah, this is their name.
These
This is their
incidents,
name,
people
man.
were
God dang it. My sister came home and she don't know how to open the door.
very well aware of that. To say that things were looking bad for Wactor now was an understatement. In total, they had recruited 18 members and 11 of them were gone. 2 of those members were part of their second generation, the generation that truly put them on the map, and one of them got publicly doxxed. And what wasn't looking good at all for Wactor is that one of the 2 remaining second generation members, Suzu Hoshina, hadn't streamed for a long time, making her fans worried that she'd be next to leave, and unfortunately for them, they'd end up being exactly right. Her exit would of course be a bit less dramatic. She wouldn't get doxxed publicly and dragged through the mud. No, she'd simply say that she had a hard time managing her personal life and her professional life. But that's her probably wanting to avoid any drama, because in reality, if a coworker of mine was publicly doxxed by my own company over some stupid bullshit, I'd want to leave immediately too.
Yeah,
And that's
I'd
exactly
wanna
what you
leave
ended
too.
up doing on May 9th, 2022. With only one member left from their second generation, and most members having retired already, people thought that Wactor didn't have another year in them, okay? That they were going to close down their doors fairly soon. Well, just like how a cockroach can survive radiation, Wactor would prove itself way more resilient than anyone had anticipated. On July 2022, they would shamelessly celebrate a new milestone. They had reached a total of 200,000 subscribers on all their channels. At the same time, their ridiculous thirst of uncontrollable expansion would continue. And on November 2022, they would open up their first Indonesian VTuber auditions, as well as more auditions for Chinese speakers to stream on Bilibili. And as the idea of male VTubers would go from a very bad joke to an unstoppable enterprise, mostly due to things like the Luxium wave under Nijisanji, Wactor would immediately hop on that train, and by the end of 2022, they would launch their own VTuber male wave with 3 talents. And if that wasn't enough, as all of this was happening, as they were expanding like crazy, they would also open auditions for Spanish-speaking VTubers, purely Spanish. This time, they weren't even looking for Japanese. And so it was definitely weird to see a VTuber company break one of the most fundamental rules of VTubing, all while having over 70% of their roster leave, and yet they still carried on like nothing had happened. But as you might have guessed, that wouldn't last long, because soon enough, the time would come when another one of their talents would piss them off. And what they'd end up doing in retaliation? Well, it would shake the entire VTuber industry to its core. On February 28, 2023, Wactor would post this tweet, saying, "Report on the actions taken against those who slander and defame." So remember how in Shino Leila's termination notice where they doxed her, they said that they were considering going after the fans who are also defaming them. Well, this notice was them saying that they had done that against 4 different fans and went ahead and posted an address of those fans that was partially censored. You could, however, see the country, which is Mexico, the city, and the postcode. Look, this company has always been known to be petty. Not only did they openly dox one of their previous talents just because she didn't want to renew her contract, but they were also well known to block anyone who had negative things to say about them on Twitter. Yeah, it seemed like even though this company just kept expanding, they weren't going to let go of this disgusting pettiness. In fact, they were taking it to the next level, going after actual fans of the company and their VTubers and posting their partially censored addresses for everyone to see. Again, I want to specify, Nijisanji, Vishoujo, whatever other companies that you think are crazy in this space, no one has ever done this, period. And as astronomically bad as this already is, it would only serve as the appetizer to the main course that would come later. So, remember the second wave? At this point, 3 of them had already left and only Hina Misora remained. Seeing that she was the only Spanish-speaking VTuber left from that very successful wave, her channel grew exponentially, becoming not just one of the biggest VTubers in the agency, but one of the biggest Spanish-speaking VTubers in general. Now, on December 8th, 2022, Wactor would tweet this, saying, "Misora Ina is feeling a bit unwell, so she will have to take a break for a while and rest. Surely she also hopes for the same, to return to streaming and spend time with her fans. Thank you very much for your understanding." The replies, as well as the sentiment in general, was just hope for her to get better as soon as possible. The fans were very supportive, and they were going to wait for her no matter how long it took. Except, it started taking quite a while. On January 2nd, 2023, Ina Misora would make this very simple tweet saying, "Esta hora antoja cereal," which pretty much means that right now I'm craving cereal. Well, I don't know if she knew this, I don't know if anyone could have predicted this, but this would actually end up being the final tweet she would ever make on this account, because after this, no one would hear from her again. People started getting very worried, getting flashbacks to Shino Layla. But the woman behind Misora Ina was not going to let that happen. She didn't want her fans to panic for no reason. So a month later, on February 15th, 2023, she would make this statement on her personal account, saying both in Spanish and in Japanese that as of February 9th, 2023, she has terminated her affiliation with Wactor as the relationship of trust necessary for the proper development of activities has been lost. She apologized for any concern she might have caused her fans by disappearing like this, and said that she will continue being a VTuber as Meika now. The support that she had received after this was huge. She had an incredible community, and they all backed her up. I mean, honestly, at this point, they were probably expecting this to happen, because look at what happened to the previous talents. And speaking of the previous talents, they would also tweet at the same exact time, the same exact day, an update on what's going on with them and Wactor. Eileen Noir, who used to be Shino Layla, would tell the world that she tried to contact Wactor multiple times, but they've been ignoring her since 2022. It's been almost a year now. She wanted to specify this because in the same post where they doxed her, they said they'd be also pursuing her legally. She wanted to confirm that Wactor was only bluffing, that they weren't actually going to do that. It's clear. However, Marin Marino would also post an update at the same exact day, same exact time, and would say that Wactor did respond to her, but they couldn't reach any agreement. On June 1st, 2022, a lawsuit would be filed by Wactor, which is still ongoing. She'd say that she's convinced that her time as Kurari Rose did not violate any rules and that the law can prove her innocence. She then went ahead and thanked her fans. It was safe to say at this point that if Wactor had the same market capitalization on the stock market as Niji Sanji, for example, all these tweets would have easily caused a bigger financial catastrophe than what happened to Niji Sanji in 2024. Still though, this was extremely damaging to the company because their entire audience that they had built was essentially now against them. They had fired every VTuber that they liked, and they fired them in a way where it was clear they were trying to humiliate them. Things weren't looking good, and Wactor knew this. So what did they do? Did they take a step back and maybe think, you know what, let's change how we do things. Let's try to fix some of the things that are making all our talent leave our company. But as you're probably already anticipating by now, they did the exact opposite of that. The extremely petty and childish management of Wactor would decide to do one of the worst things that have ever been done in VTubing history, and I don't say this lightly in any way. 2 weeks after Meika would post her statement, they would take control of her past account, which is Hina Misora. And on that account, they would post a statement that included her real name, an approximate address of where she lives, and her fucking social security number ID. I want to make this clear. Yes, this actually did happen, and it wasn't some sort of mistake or miscommunication. They would also link a video that had this information in it. They would post this statement on their website, and they would also post it on a post in her YouTube channel. Wactor knew exactly what they were doing, and they were hoping to make her life hell for attempting to leave their company. This post was such a vile, disgusting breach of privacy that you'd see Twitter remove it because it violates their terms of service. But this wouldn't make Wactor back down. Oh no, they would take control of her account again, and in order to avoid getting the post removed by Twitter, they wouldn't attach the statement this time, instead linking a YouTube video that contained all the doxing information anyway. But thankfully, through the efforts of mass reports by her fans, this video would also be removed from YouTube for violating their terms of service. It contained personal information. It was disgusting. And if that wasn't enough, they also took control of her YouTube channel, and as I said, they would make a post with all this info, and as you can see here, this post is no longer available. This is actually the first time I personally see a YouTube community post get moderated like this. That already says a lot. Some people in the community genuinely couldn't believe this. Did we actually just witness a VTuber company not only dox one of their talents, but also show us their government ID? Their city? Their nationality? Like literally everything you need to know about them to stalk them and maybe do horrendous things to them? Well, yes. And now people were very scared to see what they would do with the other talents. People were leaving the company left and right. Were they going to do this every time someone leaves? Well, as they straight up doxed all her personal info, Meika would have a more lighthearted spirit, saying, "Is this the last thing you're going to do while your company falls apart? At least I'm not in the red." hinting that the company wasn't doing too well financially and that she was pretty much leaving a sinking ship, which isn't really hard to believe as a VTuber company when you dox your own talent. And she wasted no time whatsoever. On the same day she got doxed, on February 28th, 2023, she held her debut stream of her new model. It was a huge success and the entire community was right behind her. But look, even though she had her head held high, I'd be lying to you if I said that it was all fun and games. A couple days later, Meika would admit to the world that she always struggled with the idea that she was a half-C, a term in Japan given to people who are only half Japanese. For most of her life, she was ashamed of this. She felt like the statement by Wachter, which doxed her, was meant to fully target that vulnerability, exposing to the world that she is not—
This reminds me. Have you seen, I saw something about this manga that is supposed to be about— or that was— okay, let me understand. There's this manga that the main protagonist was a half Japanese person living in Japan, and they showed the struggles of being half.
Is it based on a real, like...
No,
story?
it's not based, but it was based off the experiences that I think
like someone else had?
I think the authors have. I don't know. I saw a video about it.
Like, yeah, based on a real story.
Well, I don't think it's based off of a real story. It's based off of the experience, which is not based off of their story.
But if it happened to them, then isn't that technically still kind of true to some extent?
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about this. And apparently that manga was getting hate or something. I don't know, because it's portraying half Japanese people. Even though the majority of, according to the videos that I watched, they said that the majority of the people living in Japan are half Japanese. Or something like that. I don't know. It just reminded me of that manga. I think it was getting hit. I'm not 100% sure.
But okay, so what's the manga then? What's the manga?
I don't know.
Or do you not remember the name?
I don't remember. No, you could probably look it up.
Not Japanese, that she's only half, that she currently lives in a country that's not Japan, even going as far as posting her national ID. Nowhere in this statement did it say that she breached the contract, because she hasn't. To her, it was clear the company and the CEO himself were trying to corner her. She would then admit that if this was the old her, not the current her, that she would have probably tried to leave this planet over this. But that now it's different. She has finally gotten to the point where she can accept herself and won't let these cruel people simply win. She would end this by saying that she's now consulting with a lawyer on the matter and that she genuinely thanks her fans for being here. So overall, a horrendous situation that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemies. To dox someone's name is already ridiculously taboo, especially in VTubing, but bro, her national ID, the equivalent of a social security number, like, wow, that is disgusting. At this point, Wachter had lost a lot of money because of this departure, and because they had essentially lost the trust of their entire audience. What would follow is a desperate attempt at them trying to recover what little ounce of reputation they had left, and to the surprise of literally no one, it would end up being pathetic and they would fail miserably. On the 28th of February 2023, the same day they would dox the ever-living shit out of one of their final remaining talents that actually had popularity in their company, Wachter would announce a notice of change in team structure. What this meant is that this whole first wave, second wave structure wasn't going to apply anymore, seeing that the majority of their talents had left. The remaining talents would be split based on their language and what they do, and of course they'd be given a name, similar to how other companies have waves. By this point, you had like maybe 30 members that left or something. It was ridiculous. Like, these were the ones that remained. All of these 15 members would be split into different teams, but here's the thing. They would be specifically instructed to have the team name in their name and not have any mention of Wachter in their description or branding. Just as a reminder, they hadn't apologized once for anything they've done so far, so this was them essentially saying, we don't want to take any accountability, so just take our name out of your description and branding, and let's just pretend like nothing happened. Well, that's not how the world works, Wachter. It just simply doesn't. On April 8th, Wachter was supposed to debut a new wave comprised of 2 male VTubers. Yeah, they ended up leaving before the debut. They ended up just jumping ship immediately. Good for them. Wachter had to, in the most humiliating way possible, delete their accounts the day after, before even beginning anything. They had essentially spent money on their models, their marketing, their debut stream, all that for nothing. I need to really drive the point home here. This had never in the history of VTubing happened to an agency or a corporation. It was extremely humiliating. And you want to know what the best part was? Things were only about to get even worse for them. One of the only VTubers that were there from the beginning with Wactor that still were present in 2023 was none other than Mitsurugi Leah, the VTuber I told you to remember from the beginning of the video. Well, see, the thing with her was fans were spreading a very nasty rumor about her, and it was starting to gain a lot of traction. Those rumors said that she was sleeping with the CEO of Wactor because she was getting some preferential treatment. It seemed like she was getting the cooler projects, the cooler events, even though back when the second wave was still around, they wouldn't be getting anything close. Well, barely a week after Wactor had revealed the national ID number of one of their talents, she would announce her graduation because the harassment had gotten way too much for her. What was more tragic here is that this statement was written by her family, because according to them, a few days before the statement was even released, she had attempted to leave this planet. Her family would go on to say that she'd be ceasing all activities as Mitsurugi Leah, and it didn't seem like she was going to continue as an independent entertainer. This was it for her. Now look, we don't know if she actually did have relations with the CEO. Would that be hard to believe in a company like Wactor? No. I can definitely see the CEO saying, hey, I'll give you more stuff and not dox you publicly if you give me what I want. For example, I mean, come on, it's not that hard to imagine. But because of this, Wactor had essentially lost one of its final founding members. And while I'm sure that they were very heartbroken at this news, soon enough, this would actually end up being the least of their worries. Things were getting comically bad for the company. It was ridiculous. False ID sums it up perfectly, so watch.
And now back to Wactor, a VTuber agency that has produced 40 different VTubers, but now at the time of this recording only has 4 active VTubers.
This was uploaded on September 25th, 2023. And yes, you heard that right. They had over 40 VTubers at some point, and now they were just down to 4 active VTubers. That's because as early as 2022, with the majority being in 2023, especially after the public national ID number doxing, over 14 VTubers under Wactor had not tweeted or streamed or done anything for prolonged periods of time. Now, based on the official Wactor audition pages, we know that every VTuber that signs up with them has a 1-year contract to start. Seeing that all these disappearances exceeded 1 year, so the contract, we could just assume they're not with the company anymore, but the company didn't bother announcing it. And now, of course, you would mistakenly think, Mugen, things can't get worse from here, right? Like, come on. They already doxed 2 talents publicly. They had 40 VTubers, now they have 4. Can things truly get worse than this? Oh, buddy. We're not even halfway through the iceberg. 2024 was going to be a new year for Wactor. On January 16th, they would officially rebrand. They would no longer be called Wactor, but would become 910 Inc. Apparently, the way their logo looks is meant to resemble the word cute in Japanese. But I personally like 910 because it sounds as soulless as this company actually is. With the rebranding came a new website and, of course, auditions, the one thing that they love to consistently do for years now. But they didn't get to celebrate this rebranding for barely a month before a disaster struck in the heart of the company. Remember how they had like barely 4 talents remaining at their company after losing like 36? Yeah, well, on February 2024, as the entire VTubing industry was absolutely shocked at what was going on with Nijisanji and Selen Tatsuki, every single remaining member of Wactor would pretty much leave the company and publish a statement revealing to us just how inhumane the working conditions in this company truly were. The first talent, Nimori Micharo, would say that she was forced by Wactor to do things that were not in her contract. And when she complained, they would simply change the contract as she was already working for them, which is literally illegal, and that she's been putting up with unreasonable pressure and instructions for a long time, to the point where she had to take medication in order to simply sleep. Another talent, Himaragi Ageha, would make this statement, saying that while under Wactor, she was forced to perform work not included in the contract, same as Nimori Michamo. The amount of staff work was clearly not proportional to the amount of money involved. Within the company, she would experience fearful and high-pressure behavior as well as sexual or power harassment. She would even receive instructions that prohibit taking prescribed psychiatric medication. She would say, "Until now, I did not have the courage to press charges because I owed my agency the money I needed for my activities. However, I found myself in a situation where I was under mind control of the office management for a lengthy period of time and reached my mental and physical limits." I think this is a bad translation. Mind control could be anything, like gaslighting or whatever, but you get the point. More specifically, I suffered from severe withdrawal symptoms when I stopped taking my psychotic medication. This led to repeated self-harm and becoming dependent on alcohol. Finally, in March of the year before last, I attempted to leave this planet but failed and was yet given a directive order to continue my activities. I now suffer from a conversion disorder and will be hospitalized in the future because I have difficulty walking and speaking. Because of this, I have decided that it is no longer possible for me to establish a trusting relationship with my office. Bro, what do you mean a trusting relationship? Prisoners are treated better. Regarding the accusations above, we have already consulted with relatives and lawyers and recorded and videotaped everything. In the future, we intend contacting the company through our lawyers, including payment of debts. So yeah, absolutely dystopian, like ridiculous. The fact that you would force someone to not take their medication and force them to work after attempting to leave the planet, I just can't understand what the hell's going on. I'm telling you, my jaw dropped multiple times researching this video. Another talent would also leave the company by the name of Kobe Ururu, saying that he couldn't stand how people were treated in the company, including himself, specifying that he had witnessed many VTubers suffer so much damage because of this company. And finally, you'd have Tenjo Yuga expressing the same things, more specifically when it comes to the contracts. They had pointed out to management that this is a fake contract, this can't legally apply, right? Well, whenever one of the talents would ask questions about the contract or have second thoughts, they'd be repeatedly threatened by Wactor. This, much like everything else they were doing, was extremely illegal. Again, I'd like to specify this was all happening as the Selen Tatsuki controversy was taking place with Nijisanji, so people weren't really able to give this the attention it deserves. The fact that this company wasn't really established to make money. The CEO practically made it to take advantage of people, to make them go in debt, unable to leave, and to simply physically and mentally abuse them whenever he liked. It was absolutely disgusting, and they essentially had lost all of their talent. No surprise there. But as you've seen so far in this video, this company is so pathetic and desperate to stay relevant that they would literally do anything just to stay afloat with a crumb of relevancy. A few months would pass by, and Wactor's newest strategy in order to gain some sort of relevancy again was to commit yet another frowned upon industry taboo that no one had done before. Seeing that they had no talents left, they decided to bring in new actors to revive dead characters, starting with Mitsurugi Lia. They would reopen the channel, would reuse the same model, but would have a different voice behind her. By the end of 2024, they would officially open auditions to revive dead VTubers with new actors. This is genuinely one of the worst things you can do. Look, if you don't watch VTubers, maybe you wouldn't understand the gravity of the situation. But I mean, just think, when you watch an anime and really enjoy someone's voice and then they get recast halfway through a season, you'll probably be pissed, right? Yeah, think of it that way, except this isn't just a voice actor, this is an entire personality. This is someone that you'll buy merch of and will support whenever they do new projects. And now they're being bastardized with a new actor, showing you how much the company doesn't give a single shit about them, and therefore doesn't give a shit about you. If it wasn't obvious yet, taboos didn't mean anything for Wactor. And judging by the view count of Mitsurugi Lia today in 2025, when they had just streamed 2 days ago, getting 500 total views on a live stream of 2 hours means that she probably had maybe 10 live viewers. Okay, fine, maybe 50. It's safe to say things aren't going well, and I can't imagine what the new voice actress is going through right now. Because even though Wactor changed their name to become Cute Inc. or whatever, the management didn't change, and we have proof of that. Look, by 2025, it was already a miracle that this company even existed, but it seemed like through partnerships and maybe selling some private shares, they were able to still remain. And unfortunately for literally every human being on Earth, they were still trying their best to succeed as a VTuber corporation. Seeing that they had lost most of their talent, they tried their best to recruit already established content creators like Devil Nya. You see, Devil wanted to make some friends and collaborate more often in the VTubing space. This is kind of hard to do as a VTuber, especially in the Japanese scene, where most people only do so within their own corporate boundaries. So she expressed interest in joining Wactor, and Wactor welcomed her. Both Wactor and Devil had announced to the world that she was planning to debut, and as they were planning that debut, Devil, in a now deleted tweet on March 9th, 2025, would announce to the world that upon further consideration, she changed her mind and will not be joining Wactor. Probably the best decision she's ever made in her life. She wouldn't really give us much detail about her decision, except saying that it was a very scary world, most likely referencing Wactor's past actions. This pissed off Wachter so much. On the same day, they would make a statement in which they try their best to convince the entire world that they're actually the victims here. Now, of course, Wachter can't really make statements without leaking something, of course. In this case, thankfully, there weren't any names, national ID numbers, locations, or anything, but they would leak a Discord message from Devil that was sent to, I guess, one of the managers or higher-ups of Wachter, with her saying, "After seeing how things are, I do not feel like the others here are serious about their VTubing activities. As such, I do not see the point in continuing in this environment." They were essentially trying to make her out to be a mean girl, someone who was insulting their talent and their company, thinking that she was above everyone else. But come on, by now people knew better than to just trust Wachter for their word. Their track record was abysmal, and for good reason. In a now deleted tweet, Devil would quote tweet that statement with the actual full message. Remember how she said that she wanted to join an agency to make friends and collab with people? Yeah, well, in her full explanation, she would say that she felt like most VTubers at Wachter did VTubing as a side hustle, that they didn't do it full time. It wasn't what she was looking for, she just didn't fit there. And in that context, it's very reasonable. Wachter would again look like complete and utter pathetic clowns, and the top reply to their post would be, well, if they make such a threatening announcement, it will only reinforce what they're saying about this scary world, referencing Devil Nia's tweet. The second top reply said, "Don't even think about doxing her, you bastards." The whole thing was very funny. They were saying that she had damaged their company reputation when no one had done that except Wachter over the last few years. But unfortunately, as I already said, just like a cockroach, you can never get rid of Wachter. Even after being embarrassed, humiliated, made out to be one of the most pathetic VTuber agencies I've ever seen, in the summer of 2025, they would come back in the public limelight to prove to us that even though they've already gone very low, they can still go way lower. On August 30th, 2025, Wachter would post a press release on their website saying that they had sued 4 individuals for serious past breaches of contract, so previous talents, and won, with the courts ordering all of those talents to pay over 10 million yen combined to Wachter, which means over $60,000. Now, of course, when this news was initially posted to Reddit and other social media, most people were quick to blame Japan for its very weird laws, like the defamation law, which says a person who defames another by alleging facts in public shall, regardless of whether such facts are true or false, be punished by imprisonment with or without work for not more than 3 years or a fine of not more than 500,000 yen. So yes, you read that right. If you're working a job in Japan and your boss touches you without your consent and you tweet about it or talk about it to others, even if you manage to convince the police to put him in jail, he can still sue you for defamation because you ruined his reputation. So of course, most comments thought that, oh, you know, these lawsuits were in Japan, they were taking advantage of Japanese laws. Japan's clearly the problem here, right? But here's what shocked the f*** out of me. Only 2 of these lawsuits were in Japan. One was in Spain, and one was in Paraguay. Unfortunately, due to Wachter doxing Hina Misora, we can guess that she's the one in Paraguay that was sued by them and lost her lawsuit against them. The press release details that this involves 1 Japanese male, 1 Japanese female, 1 Spanish female, and 1 Paraguay female. Some people have guessed that the defendants are Hina Misora, Luna Rurin, Tenjo Yuga, and Uminobushi Clara. And if that wasn't bad enough, Wachter would say that they were preparing to file additional lawsuits against similar breaches of contract using these rulings as precedents. This means that they're going after even more talents that had breached their contracts according to them in the past. No one was going to be safe. The Japanese female that lost the lawsuit was someone who had said that she was sexually harassed at the company. So not only was she sexually harassed in the company according to her, but now she has to pay them a huge sum of money. And you want to know the worst thing? All these lawsuits, including the Spanish and Paraguayan one, have judgments that can be enforced by force, such as by seizing property. This means that these poor VTubers that were barely paid a cent under this dystopian company now have to pay them over $10,000 and can risk losing their own property because of that. This is so bad. And I really have no idea how they could have won outside of Japan. I don't know which kind of lawyers they're hiring, maybe the same lawyers Nintendo hires. But if what they're saying is true, other companies such as Nijisanji, for example, can go after their previous talents simply for speaking out, making them pay huge amounts of money and pretty much using legal extortion. Not enough people are talking about this. This is actually dystopian. I'm just completely shocked. I really hope the people that they sued that now have to pay them over $68,000 can find a solution. I hope that they're doing okay. And I hope that the freaks at Whacked never win another lawsuit again. God. Anyway, now you know that this company unfortunately still exists, and that with every passing day, they're doing a better and better job at being the worst company you've ever heard of. Please be careful out there. Never sign a contract without hiring a lawyer. I don't care how much it costs. Just please hire a lawyer. Don't get scammed and stay safe out there. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget to use the code Mugen on Gamersubs to get 10% off, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that
Japanese, but this Whacker or 910, they were just.
I love you so much.
Like Spanish community. So they were like pretty deep down, so no one knew, if unless you were like a Spanish speaking person. But that's crazy. That is crazy, dude. I can't believe they actually like lost.
Oh.
That's vile. That's actually vile. That Matt, can get hold on. Let me search. Yeah, let me pull it up. Let me see how they're doing right now. Dude, it's how are they still up, honestly? Like, and why are people? I mean, I get it. You know, if they didn't hear about it, that's fine. But dude, this. I mean, I've never heard about it. I don't know if you heard about it.
Nope.
So I'm pretty sure these guys didn't know as well what happened, because this was like so underground. So they just joined in a really bad company that they didn't know, like the one who took over her account, that right there, that lady's account. She probably didn't know what she was getting into, like that. That's crazy. Look, I'm on it right now. This is we're hiring on their Twitter. This was from a year ago. Dude, that yeah, they still post. The latest one was October 26th. That is crazy, dude. It was shocking. It was already shocking enough that they doxed 2 of their freaking talents, dude. Well, they okay. It wasn't as Mika had it worse because they had her address, name, so she cared about it compared to the other one. Of course, it's still bad, but she had her social and everything leaked. Address, freaking date of birth. You might as well just show everything, dude. Might as well just be everything. Might as well, dude. That is just. Oh my god, that is so disgusting of them.
Searching for the second Hokage, but I cannot sense his presence here. I do sense something a bit
that chat. Oh my gosh, dude. That one was shocking. I'm not gonna lie. That one was really shocking. They showed everything, dude. What kind of company does that? Cause like, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it did, because I don't know what's in the contract, but I'm pretty sure it said in the contract too. It said, if you do this, we will reveal your name and everything. If it does say that in contract, bro, I'm not joining y'all, bro. But if it didn't, and the freaking company just did it on their own, then yeah, that sucks. That actually really sucks, dude. I feel really bad. I feel really bad for them. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like that's I don't know. That's just really. What's that word? It's really. It's not like. What's another word for suck? Like,
unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Yes. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, it sucks.
That it?
I guess that's basically what
Come
you said
on.
too. No,
But you gotta start reacting, dude. You was quiet all the time.
because you was talking, so I was listening to you talk.
But we gotta do it at the same time. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I did the best I could.
you did the best, but you were quiet the entire way.
No, I wasn't. I was only quiet like 1/3 of the last part.
Bro, the only times you talked that I've heard you talk was like, oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, okay, I gotta open the door because my sister doesn't open the door. That's it. The only times you talk is when something came up.
That's not true.
Okay, what did you say then?
The manga. Ooh, see that?
That had nothing to
That
do
did.
with.
That did because
You
it
said
was
it
related.
You said it reminded you. You said
Yeah.
it reminded you of it.
Yeah, that's reacting. 'Cause, I reacted to that part of the information. No.
That is okay.
See.
But nothing else after that. Which is why I'm saying like you should start like talking more and more. You know, bro. No, don't click on that. Don't click on that, bro.
I'm not gonna click on that. My mouse just hovered over it.
Guys, what do you guys think?
They think
You
nothing
think it's
too.
crazy? Oh no, I'm not talking to you, David.
No. I know you're talking to your chat.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just saying, in case the VOD, people on YouTube, I'm saying it, you type it down in the comments, say whatever, well, whatever. I don't know. Man. Wait, so False Eye, I don't know. I never watched them back then. I didn't watch any drama up until like what, 2024? Like late 2024? Man, VTuber drama is kind of crazy though.
Let's see, false ID. False ID.
Whether it be Twitch drama or VTubers, it's all interesting. Like it's all really interesting.
Niji leaks reveal VTuber bullies. That's the latest one too. Iron Mouse apologizes for what?
Oh, I heard that Henya and Project Melody were doing
Buckle
something.
up because this is.
Oh my god, so loud. For TwitchCon.
They're trying to hide it from you.
Yeah.
Let me
Project
pull up
Melody
there.
and who?
Yo, Henya, I think they were doing something.
That as once again we return to the VTuber agency Niji Sanji English, the subject of our last video, which had involved one of their former talents, Reimu Endo, having since graduated from the agency 2
conduct,
months
I
ago.
know
Now
what he
returning
did.
to her past life account, Mari. That as Mari had been called out by Bari, an independent VTuber, and former romantic partner of Niji Sanji English's Ike Evelyn. Bari on Twitter releasing a video.
What?
No, I was talking to myself. What did I just do?
With accusations against Mari. Mari then, less than 7.5 hours later, releasing a 14-page Google document in reply. Mari then replying to Mari with her own Google document, deleting that document, and then 6 hours after the publishing of our last video, releasing one final Google document. This document showing potential evidence of a Niji Sanji English liver not only engaging in misconduct with a fan, but further potential evidence that Niji
can't
Sanji
seem to
English was
find it.
fully aware of both bullying and doxing occurring between between Niji-Sanji Livers. So once again, we have an explosive document, this having been released by Bari, stating, I want to sincerely apologize for frequently deleting my tweets. I understand how this might appear from an outsider's perspective, especially when discussing serious issues. Thank you for giving me the space to make mistakes and learn from them. Here's my final response. This response being published at 3:09 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Time on a Saturday morning. And
I'm not
having
interested in this. I already know. You basically told me everything about this. Let's see, Vox, Akuma,
indications as to which Niji-Sanji Ian Liver is actually being referred to or is speaking. This conversation occurring between Ike and Mari, who at the time was still Reimu. Reimu taking this time to open up to Ike about her romantic relationship to Vox Akuma, saying to Ike, so one day we were working in his studio, and she called him. Ike responding, Vox's fan base. Reimu responding to Ike, and he was in the bathroom, so I cut the call, Lamau. And when I did, I kind of ended up reading the first page of their conversation. This conversation occurring between Vox and a fan. Reimu seeing this conversation between the fan and Vox and remarking, I noticed they legitimately call like every 2 days. For like, not exaggerating Ike, like for 8 hours. And she sent him a effing bikini picture. So once again, Vox Akuma receiving a bikini picture from one of his fans while in a relationship with Reimu, and Vox continuing this conversation with the fan for extended periods of time. Reimu saying to Ike after seeing this conversation, I left the room and didn't say anything. 1, I was jealous. 2, I couldn't concentrate. 3, I was scared if I stayed, I just want to scroll up and read more. Ike saying to Vox, that's highly inappropriate in my personal opinion. On their part, I mean. Reimu continuing to open up to Ike about this, saying, so I just went to another room and worked. Then we had a talk in the bathtub, and I told him, Vox, how uncomfortable she made me, and how I wanted him to at least make some boundaries. Like I made clear I didn't want him to cut her off, because the least I wanted is to like limit his friendships and seem like those annoying, jealous, controlling girlfriends. This all as, once again, Mari in her Google document did include a number of screenshots regarding Bari, with the angling that Bari was simply a jealous girlfriend. Reimu continuing to talk to Ike about Vox and this fan/artist, saying, at least just treat her as an artist you're commissioning, because that's what he wanted to do, supposedly. Then some days went by, and I was drunk. And I was chilling, sitting behind him, and I noticed they were talking again. And because I was drunk, I got emotional, and that's when we fought. He strangely got, like, really defensive, and I had to clear out, like, no joke, 4 times in the conversation. Quote unquote, I wasn't blaming him, and quote unquote, it wasn't his fault, and all I wanted were boundaries, and he kept saying he couldn't cut her off, because he was scared of what she'd do if he did, and he just didn't know what to do. So every time I'd ask him, so what I get from this is nothing will happen, and I just need to get used to her then, he'd get angry. Once again, in review, Vox Akuma saying to his then romantic partner, Reimu Endo, that he can't cut off this fan because he's scared as to what the fan will do. Reimu saying of Vox, I felt he was slowly shifting the conversations towards me being that annoying, jealous girlfriend. And I felt really bad, like to the point that I felt like I was the bad guy, and I shouldn't be talking about it again. So it ended with him apologizing and me apologizing as well, and he said he'd try to set boundaries. Reimu adding further here later, at some point I did trust him, but then the way she acts makes me not trust her. At some point, he did tell me that she just casually asked one day, saying, oh, I was reading that docs page, and they're talking a lot about Reimu. Are you guys dating? Vox replying to this fan with, effing ooh, no Lamau. So once again, this fan opening up to Vox that they actively look at docs pages as regards to him and Niji-Sanji Livers, and then point blank asking if he was in a relationship with Reimu Endo, him denying that when he was in a relationship, and yet continuing this conversation on with this fan. Reimu saying to Vox about his reply to the fan, I told him I didn't like it, and he said it was just for acting. And apparently she looks at 4chan and that doc site all the time and brings that to Vox. I just don't like her. Reimu then revealing this at one point of the conversation. I did tell him, what if she just randomly sends you a nude or I don't know, a picture in underwear or a bikini? I didn't tell him I knew she had sent it, that being a picture of her in a bikini. And he, that being Vox, said, oh no, if that happens, I just cut it off right there. This once again being despite Vox having already received a photo like that. Reimu saying to Ike, that answer made me so sad. Ike replying, yeah, that complicates things a lot. And Reimu saying back, I kept trying to make him understand the kind of power he had in this sort of situation. Vox Alchema at this time in 2022 being one of the biggest VTubers on the planet, and yet seemingly unable to stop a conversation with a fan. Ike replying further, like having a female friend is fine. Hell, even talking to them a lot is fine, even if I think it's a bit strange to be calling for that long with someone you're not romantically interested in. Reimu elaborating to Ike, that girl is a fan and she's in love with him. And he kept saying, oh, I swear I never knew she liked me. And then at another part of the conversation, he said, oh, I've actually turned her down twice. After remarking about that, that's contradicting statements. Reimu repeating, he kept saying he was scared of cutting her off, so it just ended with, quote unquote, try to make boundaries. Going further, I think boundaries is reasonable. It's just like I personally would never engage this much with a fan. So one last time in review, Vox Alchema in a conversation with a fan who had confessed to him twice, and then continuing on with multiple conversations with this fan to come later. Bari saying of Ike, my former partner and I never had problems when it came to female friends. I've always been open about my interactions with women and have even drawn fan art, something I did because I wanted to celebrate different dynamics. I traveled to Japan to watch them perform. I bought merchandise from many of the girls. I've slept over at another Niji En liver's house. I've even had collabs with mutual female friends. However, it is important to note that I stopped drawing after one of her fans attacked my thumbnail art unprovoked.
Dude,
supposedly being one of Reimu's fans. Sorry, saying I stopped because of insecurity about my art, but not my relationship. I'd saying further about this relationship between the fan and Vox, it just feels wrong. There's such a big power imbalance. Reimu adding, and he kept saying he did because, quote, he had no one by his side when our drama happened and he had no one to vent. This relating to an incident that at the time of these screenshots was just months before. Reimu Indo being the target of numerous fans of Vox Alchema after one day entering into his chat and then also DMing him on Discord. Vox at the time then putting his foot down and saying we are not dating to his fan base, only then 2 days later walked that back. Once again, Vox saying he had no one by his side when our drama happened and he had no one to vent. Reimu saying back, I told him, yeah, he did. He had friends, man. He had you, that being Ike. And he was like, yeah, but I felt everyone was by your side, like on your team, including Ike. Ike saying back to this, I was on no one's side. All I told him is that I was disappointed in how he handled the fallout. Reimu remarking, she was a fan no matter what he did. She'd quote unquote always be by your side, and that's not how actual friends act. We don't go to 4chan and the doc site and keep feeding him S. At the first talk, I just told him I'd wish he had not vented with her out of all people. Ike responding to Reimu with, but what's done is done. We can only hope he holds true to his promise about boundaries. We have other screenshots between Reimu and Ike. Reimu here saying, met your GF, that being Ike's girlfriend, Bari, alongside other Niji-Sanji livers, or including this conversation between her and Mari. Mari months later describing how uncomfortable she was.
Bari dating Ike?
Who's Ike?
The Niji-Sanji dude.
With Ike's girlfriend, Bari, and Ike, Reimu here true to his promise about boundaries. We have other screenshots between Reimu and Ike. Reimu here saying, met your GF, that being Ike's girlfriend, Bari, alongside other Niji-Sanji livers, or including this conversation between her and Mari. Mari months later describing how uncomfortable she was with this fan of Vox, saying of this fan, she cosplays as Vox, but then it's so obvious that she self-inserts with Vox in her fan art. At first I thought it was crazy. Then I'd see her super horny super chats. Then I'd see him use her thumbnails. Then I'd see him like her tweets only. Then I'd see him replying only to her. TVS confirming there is a fan/artist account that does match all of this criteria from around this time frame. Bari replying to Mari simply with Vox skull emoji. Mari adding, then I'd see his talking to her on Discord. Bari remarking it appeared that this was the same person she had briefly vented to my former partner about. She once mentioned blocking them on her company account and brought them up again a year later in conversation. She admitted going through her ex's Discord messages by way of DM and my DM. So once again, we have potential evidence of misconduct on the part of Vox Akuma toward a fan. But later in, we have far greater and more dire implications toward Nijisanji and the agency itself. Or I'm saying at in-person events, I observed Mari behaving in a flirtatious manner toward my former partner, Ike, including an incident where she threw herself onto him with enough force to nearly topple a chair, witnessed by multiple people. I was also informed that she made a personal confession to him. I privately expressed my discomfort to Mari via messages and a call with 2 others. She claimed not to recall the incident due to alcohol consumption, but agreed to stop creating quote-unquote shipping content involving him from May 1st of 2023, and I believe the matter was resolved at that time. Mari further here saying the screenshots Mari provided in her document were cut to show a different narrative. My former partner confronted her about her actions, which you can see in the screenshots below. So once again, we are returning to this screenshot. I can this conversation with Reimu, saying to Reimu during that dinner, I don't know if it was before or after when you snapped at me, you also sort of threw yourself at me and clung on to me. It made me very uncomfortable and also came across as rather disrespectful, as it was right in front of my significant other as well. I know you apologized for the snapping thing, but I feel a bit mixed about the apology, as I remember it was more of a, oh, it's because I broke up with Vox, as opposed to, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. On top of this, the more I think about it, the more things come to mind that
Reimu's
just make me rather uncomfortable in hindsight. For example, I've noticed an influx of Reimu cross Ike art being liked and retweeted by you, which has made me rather uncomfortable due to the previous incident. I usually just turn a blind eye to ship art, as it's usually not something that we as livers retweet, but when it gets brought up onto my timeline by people I follow, it becomes a bit difficult to overlook. Mari also in her document, not including all of this from Ike, explaining what he was uncomfortable about.
Wait, Michael,
Mari also showing
Mari's Reimu?
Yeah, that's the other account.
what else had not been in Mari's document. Ike saying to Mari, still Reimu. At this time, you were somewhat drunk if I recall correctly, but I vividly remember how it happened. I even pulled away to the point where I was sliding off my chair. You can ask others that were there if the account doesn't seem to add up. As for Ren, I don't know how she feels about the ordeal. This is just my feelings on the matter. I can ask. Reimu responding to this, I see. I'm so sorry I made you feel uncomfortable. It didn't even cross my mind, even after I sobered up. I'm so sorry. I don't remember ever having weird intentions toward you or Ren, and I thought it was just me being dumb and laughing. I'm sorry I crossed your boundaries in space. Once again, Reimu/Mari confirming it did not cross her mind even after she had sobered up. Mari in her screenshots also not including this portion where she said, I'm so sorry, Ike, I'll do better, alongside, don't ever hesitate to tell me if I F up again. Reimu/Mari at this time seemingly taking ownership of what had made Ike uncomfortable. In Mari's document, she had stated as in regards to past friends of the two, past friends who knew more about her past actions, and they as well haven't talked with her over 3 years, mainly due to discomfort and fear. Mari responding to this with, this was never communicated to me. I'm unsure what past actions or friends this references. If you'd like to discuss these claims, could you please clarify which past actions you're referring to? I want to understand fully and take responsibility where it's due. I received a cease and desist letter after noticing that her screenshots left out key context regarding her involvement. This being elaborated further later on, Mari remarking that she had received a cease and desist letter from Mari. Quoting it here, immediately cease and desist from publishing, reposting, or otherwise communicating any further false, misleading, or defamatory statements concerning our client. This is a direct quote from the cease and desist letter I have received. Mari saying after we set boundaries with Mari, we noticed that we, that being Mari and Ike, were increasingly excluded from events and ignored without explanation. My former partner later spoke with our mutual friend as it became evident that Mari seemed to be allowing her breakup with her ex to negatively affect both the friendship and the group's work dynamic. Additionally, she once even suggested we leave her ex out during a trip. Reimu/Mari saying, I'm sorry, you'll have to see Vox. If he ends up hanging out with you and Ike, please take Ike on a date. Ditch Vox. This after Mari in her own document saying none of my past relationships have ended quote-unquote poorly. Few I've been in the past have ended with two adults mutually agreeing to stop dating and communication slowly decreasing for obvious reasons. And now we have potentially the most damning part of this document as in regards to Nijisanji English's relationship with their livers and what responsibilities they take as an agency, thereby propelling this document beyond just interpersonal relationships and potential misconduct with a fan into far more important territory. Mari saying, my former partner talked to a manager in response to being around his bullies during recordings. Ike saying
Bro,
to
is
this
that-
Niji
is in
Sanji
the jungle.
EN manager, can I talk to you? It's important.
Jungle, bro.
You should play Kiana.
Oh, wait, dude, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I don't play
talks way too
Kiana,
fast.
so
Faster than Mujin.
I'm not good with her.
Okay, you just slow.
No, Mujin.
I'm
Okay,
not-
Mujin.
I can't do her combos,
I have
though.
to like focus on what he's saying because like, he talks too fast. I'm so glad Mujin talks kind of slow-ish.
I
He
shouldn't
still
have.
kind of talks fast, but Farsight talks way faster. Oh my gosh.
I shouldn't have skipped that first part.
Well, which one? Which one did you skip?
I skipped X Niji Sanji accused of.
Just click on the thing, the text. Yeah, click on that,
Can't.
and then no, well, you can't click on it. No. Click on that. Yes. Scroll down. So what was it?
Accused of major allegation. Wow. But I think. I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think?
I think you shouldn't be dating your coworker in the first place, especially in an environment like this.
And plus, didn't she say like she was drunk too? So she didn't regard it when she was sober. So what I think is that she probably didn't like remember. She was like, oh.
No, I
he
think
probably just-
she remembered, but I think
She like just brushed it off by saying, "Oh, it should be fine," like that.
no. It's like, oh, he didn't dislike it. That type of stuff.
Okay. But she did apologize. So
yeah,
that's-
after he brought it up.
yeah.
But the reason why I paused it is because I'm gonna stop watching and I might end my stream.
You stop watching? Why?
I don't know.
Okay,
I might
but
end my stream.
are you gonna stop watching this?
We can
You can say
watch it
yes or
off
no,
stream. But if you're still gonna stream,
Wait, what are you gonna watch then?
I was just gonna watch One Piece or another anime.
So what do you think of this like right now? Do you think she's fine? I guess would you say?
Mari or
Yeah.
Reimu?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, why would she throw herself onto someone else? That's kind of weird.
She was drunk.
If you know you do that when you're drunk, you shouldn't get drunk.
Yeah,
To that
yeah.
extent.
Maybe she didn't know. I'm not sure.
No, she definitely knew.
You think, okay, well, I'm not sure. Who knows what people think? And what else was there? Dating your coworker is very weird. I feel like that would be a breach of contract, right? Like, why-
No, I don't think so.
Or
I only know that if you date a higher up, you have to go to HR to report that you're dating. So then that way the person who has superiority over you has no power over you anymore.
and okay,
That's all I know.
So you're allowed to date anyone, right?
Yeah. Unless
Okay.
otherwise said in your contract. Like I bet Hololive members got secret boyfriends or girlfriends.
Oh yeah, 100% for sure.
Like
Probably,
Rushia and Mafu.
yeah, because they allowed that. So I'm pretty sure they do.
Well,
have
did they
some-
allow it or did she keep it hidden from them? See that? The real
No, 'cause-
question.
Dude, I am at a constant.
Oh yeah,
meeting, bro.
because they did say it was a breach of contract, and you know,
Why am I so
didn't they
fucking
say
high?
multiple breaches of contract?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe one of them could have been like, oh, you can't date people. So maybe. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe Niji allows it. Who knows?
Maybe Niji EN allows it. Maybe Niji JP doesn't allow it.
I mean, yeah. Maybe. Who knows?
No, I don't even know what's happening.
The only how we would know is if we infiltrated. But what's also crazy is like her Vox. Like, come on, bro. You're dating her and you're gonna. That part was
Yeah.
kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
What a scumbag.
But, yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
Why you lying, bro? Why you lying out your teeth? I could never. I could never.
Yeah, that's why men suck.
Yeah.
All men are trash.
Yep. Even us, including us.
Uh-huh. Not me though. Not me. I'm just kidding.
Very interesting. Very interesting. I only heard someone cover Mary's, but I didn't hear anyone cover like Bari. I think Bari posted this on her thing too, on Twitter. I've only seen someone
well, they know
like,
we're
talk
on
about
here now.
Mari's a little bit, and I watched it in the background, so I got like very little information.
Why are you watching in the
Apparently,
background?
I think, huh?
Why'd you watch in the background?
Oh my god.
Because this was someone that I didn't know. Like I said, Nimi rated her, and I barely knew her, so I didn't know who she was. I only found out she was Reimu. She did all this stuff. That's about it. She was very new to me.
What?
And also,
Nimi rated her?
yeah,
Come on, man.
I think she was playing Minecraft, and then she rated. Or I don't remember what game Nimi was playing.
Nimi
but-
streams on Twitch?
No,
What?
you can rate on YouTube. You can rate on YouTube.
You can rate on YouTube?
Dude,
Yeah,
oh
you can
my
rate on YouTube.
fucking. I don't even know what's happening.
What the hell?
Yeah, well, you didn't know that.
No. That must be a new thing.
A lot of Holo members do it.
Must be a new thing. I've never seen no Holo JP do it. Well, I don't
What
really
else
watch
was
them,
there?
but
I think a lot of people I think a lot of people accepted her apology though. I'm not sure. I only read like one comment on Twitter because I'm not bothering to go and it's like, oh yeah, we forgive you, blah, blah something. I don't know. Let me actually look at it right now. Before we end it, let me look. Let's see. Let's confirm it ourselves. What? I don't. What's the?
Go this way.
I don't know their Twitter, bro. I don't know their Twitter.
Dude, I don't even
Let's
want to play
see.
this
Let's
anymore.
see.
I'm fucking lagging my dick off, bro. This is so stupid.
Okay, let me see if I can find it. I have it out right now. Okay, boom. Okay, this is the first comment. Well, it says nothing but sending you love as always. And the second one, regardless of who is in the right or wrong, you provided way more evidence and way more messages versus how much the other person showed. It also comes across like the other person has huge amount of insecurity, and no matter what you did, it would not have been enough. Don't forget how this works, everyone. The accuser's job is to provide evidence for the claims, and the defender's job
Oh
is to
no,
provide
run,
evidence to
run.
debunk claims.
I'm fucking dead. I
It's
can't
not
dodge
a
shit.
crap-slinging
How did
contest.
she? How did she fucking miss that? How did
I
she
think the mic-
fucking miss that shit, bro?
After understanding both on both
fucking-
sides, I
I
think
have so
all
much
this could
fucking
have been
ping.
handled amicably in private.
Like it's literally fucking
It's quite
unplayable.
telling
This is such bullshit,
that
bro.
by airing out her frustrations out in public, that she wanted a sort of
can't do anything
reaction.
about
Her
that.
latest tweet, "I mess up." I think she acted impulsively. After looking at both sides, I support Mary. Yeah, see, a lot of people are forgiving her or supporting her. So
I don't know what's
you know,
happening.
right? I mean, we have.
I don't know what's
How
happening.
far are we into this, Matt?
halfway, 16 minutes.
I
That's it?
somehow got my cannon.
So we can't put
I'm
we
dead.
can't put our full thoughts on it yet because it's we're not even done with the video. And I wish I could
what else?
commentate on it. Really, I really do. But he talks way too fast. I'm sorry.
You understand too slow.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, off topic. Have you seen Silent Hill cast girl play Silent Hill? She streamed herself playing it and she has 2.3 million views on it. She gained 123,000 subscribers.
The who? The Silent Hill cast? Like the
main girl, I
F.
think. Yeah, F.
Oh,
F.
she streamed it.
Yeah,
She streamed herself playing.
the game.
Yeah. Does she look like the character
No.
or not? Oh.
But she just streamed herself
Yeah.
playing it and she got like so much views and subs
Connecting.
Twitch, YouTube,
on YouTube.
in total 2 million,
Yeah.
or 2 millions in that stream at the same
In
time.
total.
Oh, in total. Dang. She speak English well? Wait, you say JP or English?
I didn't say either, but it's a JP, I think. Well, I mean, that one is
Dang.
I'm fucking
Japanese.
over it. Genshin,
Mhm.
I'm just getting off. Fucking just, I don't know.
Dang.
This is fucking stupid.
That's crazy.
What the freak? LA
Damn, you catch
Dodgers?
him? What'd you do to him?
Holo
LA
Live?
what?
Wait, no. A back-to-back champion World Series.
You know what's crazy? A lot of games recently have been using a lot of actors' faces for some reason. I kind of wish. I mean, it is easier because you don't have to come up with a new character design, and you can just put their faces in the game. I understand that it's easier, so you don't have to come up with like the way how a person looks. But I've been seeing a lot of it recently. What do you think about it, man?
I think it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't care about either, but I just want to see if you had an opinion on it. Did I forgot. Um, when is
What the
Owl
heck?
leaving?
Rakai did whiteface?
When is Owl leaving again?
Who?
Oh,
I don't know.
when she graduating again?
I don't know.
Let me see. Graduation date. I cannot miss that, bro. Hold on. What?
Too late?
It was last month.
Oh, last month?
Literally, exactly 30 days ago. October 3rd.
Damn, you super late, Michael.
I'm not on social media, dude. Besides YouTube. That's the only social media I'm using, dude. I honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been watching a lot of YouTubers as of recently, but But, oh my god.
Dude, I barely watch them.
Dude. Watch her? You mean her?
The VTubers.
Okay. Yeah, I've been watching. What have I? I've been watching a lot of Vanoss, like just his old videos, and then just I don't know, either just sitting and staring at my screen. Like while of course I'm not staring at nothing, but I'm not watching YouTube on the side while I'm doing something. Because it's hard to like focus on the video and then play a game. So I haven't been watching a lot of stuff this past month, honestly. But dang, dude, I can't believe I missed it.
Oh shit!
I hope that they make a full recovery.
Honestly, I
Pray
think
for
it's
the
just
help.
an excuse to leave.
It could be.
Like,
Who
Hololive
knows?
just sends that as an excuse to leave.
It could be. I'm not disagreeing with you. It could be, 100%. It could be like completely different reason, but they don't want to say it. If they say it, it'd be like everyone would be like outraged. It'd be like hating on Holy Life. They'd be like, hey, why you do this there? Like that stuff. But if it is their mental health, then pray that they make a full recovery and all that stuff. So, and that's all I can say because that's all that they said. So, wow, wow. What to do now?
And my
Is there anything you
stream,
want
I
to talk
just
about?
reached my 3-hour mark.
I'm at 2:57. Anything you okay? Let me hit there before we end it. So is there anything else you want to say? Anything you have any thoughts? Any?
Yeah, I think you should go find a job.
I'm trying, man. I'm
No,
trying.
you're literally not. You only apply to ones you want to do. Come on, bro.
And I'm not trying to drive too far too, cause
Bro, you live in the mountains. You have to drive far regardless.
Yeah, but that's like 10 minutes from the nearest town. Okay, that's
You live in the
40
mountains, bro.
I drive 20 minutes to go to the next nearest town, but the closest one is 10 minutes. I'm not trying to drive
Bro,
freaking.
it's like a 30-minute drive to my workplace.
But you're not driving, are you? So
I will have to soon.
do you even have your permit?
Yes, I have a permit.
But you're not even
I've had my
driving.
permit for like 2 years.
And you're not even practicing.
I can't. Nobody's teaching me.
And even if you did have your license, I don't think you even have an extra car, do you?
We have an extra car. All we have to do is buy a new engine for it. Well, actually, we did have an extra car, and then we sold an old car because one of our cars was for Jacob. But Jacob doesn't even know how to drive. So then my dad drives that car, and we sold his old car for like $600. And we have my sister's old car that needs to replace its engine, which we will probably replace its engine when I get a license.
And when is that?
I don't know. Honestly, at this rate, I think my younger sister will probably get a license before I do.
But yeah, man, when you start driving, well, I mean, you're driving in a city, so it's probably like not a city.
It doesn't matter driving a city. You're still driving for 30-20 minutes, bro.
No, because you'll be a bit longer, But is your job in the city or where is it?
Not really in the city. But
yeah, I drive dude, I have to drive hours just to go to one spot to look for potentially look for openings.
just go apply to Dollar General again.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I haven't reapplied to Dollar General yet.
Go
I
in
did do it for
person.
Walmart. No, you can't do it in person. I don't know why. Zifa, Kayushi,
Freak.
They told me that they couldn't do it in person. They had to do it online.
Like, just go, hey, can I get a job? And they said, no, you can't. You have to do online. Like, bro, what?
You know what's crazy? They said this. At least Zifa and Kayushi, they told me that they can't hire people in high school. But I literally see a freaking high school student working there. Like I wanted to work,
baby.
I wanted to work with them, like with Kaishi and Ziva when they were still here and at Dollar General. I wanted to work with them, but I was no. I want to work with Zifa. I want to work with Zifa because me and Kaishi were still in school, and Zifa said no, they can't hire. Like they can't hire high school students.
He's lying.
Why,
he just doesn't want to work with you.
So why is it now that there's a high school student in the freaking workplace?
Just go apply
Yeah,
again.
I'll try to reapply.
You need to start saving, Michael.
I am saving.
No, you're not.
The only thing I probably bought was just the Rust stuff. That's it.
Liar.
That's the only thing I used. Yes.
You bought
No,
snacks.
I'm not. No, I did not. I did not actually.
Liar.
Well, I didn't use my own money. I didn't. Okay, so I still have some. I am saving. I do have some money that I got from selling the stuff that my parents made me sell on Facebook Market. So I still have the money, except for when I told you about Ark and the rest stuff. But the latest was Rust. That's it.
Why are you not saving?
I am. I haven't bought anything else. I'm not trying to.
You bought the Rust. Like we barely even play that.
Because they were good. They were good. Okay. Okay. They were Halloween stuff. How could I not? I like Halloween.
Halloween sucks. It's only cool when you have a kid or when you are a kid. That way you get free candy. When you're an adult, you get nothing. Except lose money.
That's
on
where all
spending
the
candy.
spooky stuff comes out. That's where all the spooky stuff. I
The
like all
spooky stuff
holidays
is
actually.
stupid. Liar.
Huh?
Liar.
I like Thanksgiving.
Liar.
I like Halloween.
Liar. You don't like Labor Day.
No, I don't like that. I'm talking about
See?
the big,
Come on.
I'm talking
Labor
about
Day's
the
a
big
holiday.
things.
You get off of work.
I'm talking about the big ones like Christmas, Halloween, all that stuff.
Labor Day is a holiday. A big holiday. July 4th is a big holiday. You probably don't like July 4th. Independence Day. Well, Easter? You probably don't like Easter. See?
Nah, Easter's probably my least. No, I do like it, but it's like the lowest. I'm talking about like the big holidays. Like,
Easter is one of the big ones.
I know. I'm talking. Yeah, but we in J4. No Labor Day or anything like that. Nothing small but big. Christmas is my top one, though. My number one favorite holiday. And then it'll be Halloween, Thanksgiving, and J4, Easter, and what else is there? I don't know what else. I forgot. What else?
Juneteenth.
What's Juneteenth?
It's June 19th. I don't know what it is. Black History Month. Oh wow, you hate Black History Month, Michael?
No, I don't hate it.
Come
I don't
on.
hate it.
Come on.
No,
Is that your
I don't hate
favorite? Because it's not one of the big ones, huh?
I never said that. Only you did. Only you did.
You said only the big ones you like.
That's not a holiday though, is it? Hold on.
I don't know. People don't get days off though, because it's the whole month. Obviously, you're not gonna get a whole month off.
Yeah.
But it's a
So
holiday, technically.
It's not a holiday. It's more of a appreciation month. Because you're appreciating the blacks. Like
Why you say it like that?
I don't know how to say it. Like what? I don't know. Like you're appreciating like Martin Luther and who else? Any other public figure?
Martin Luther King got his own day.
I know, but any public figures, okay, so you're appreciating them.
You're appreciating the whole race.
And the race too, of course. But I think it's more of the like mainly like public figures you're appreciating. Because like I don't know, it's just yeah, I don't know. I think it's mainly more public figures. I think so.
No, it's not a public figure holiday, Michael. It's not
I know
for
it's
those.
not. It's the whole community. It's for the whole community.
Wait, you like Groundhog Day, huh, Michael?
What is that?
Come on, it's one of the big ones, Michael.
What is it?
So lame. So, and at the beginning of spring.
Wait, Groundhog
Day is a holiday.
Predicting the length of winter.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. It's a holiday.
But I'm talking about something like Valentine's, Christmas, all that stuff.
Okay, what does that? How does that separate it from Groundhog's Day? How does that separate it from Black History Month? How does that separate it from Labor Day, Veterans Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day?
It's a tradition. So like, how do I?
You know what else is a tradition?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't know how to word it, but clearly you get what I'm saying. Obviously, you're just saying this joke.
Yeah, I'm trying to make you prove your point.
Well, I'm not good at that. I don't know, but you obviously know what I'm trying to say. Obviously, guys, this guy's trying to make me look bad, bro. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to make me cancel myself.
Only with Black History Month.
Whoa. I didn't say anything bad about it, okay?
You didn't say
Like I
nothing
said,
to that.
No, okay, buddy. I did say something. I said it's
No.
to appreciate the blacks.
Yeah, but you didn't say if you liked it or not.
Do I need to say I like it or not?
Well, if you don't say you like it, then that means you don't like it.
No.
Yeah.
Who decided that?
Society.
Well,
Because you're refusing to say you like it, therefore that's a no. That you don't
No,
like
it's
it.
not. No. That's not how it goes. That's not how it goes here. Just
I'll give you my
refuse to
opinion.
comment.
I'll
What?
give you my opinion. I hate Black History Month. I feel like it's kinda like if we had an Asian month, it feels so depreciating. That's just my perspective. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to be educated. That's how I feel
don't
about
know.
it.
If I'm let me put this statement. I feel like people, when it is Black History Month, people use that as like a
Excuse to do whatever they want.
excuse. Yeah. To let them do what they want to do. Like, oh, so you don't appreciate Black History Month, and then they do something really bad or something.
It's the same with
You know what I'm
Pride
trying to say
Month.
that? Yeah, I just don't like that. Otherwise, it's okay as long as people don't be dumb with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my honest opinion. I do see a lot of dumb stuff when it happens, so I do have a low opinion of it.
I've seen it with my eyes personally.
I have not, but social media makes things seen as bad because that's what they always do. They don't show anything good.
Probably get
Especially
canceled.
on TikTok. Especially on TikTok. I always see a lot on TikTok though.
You can't cancel me.
And I saw this TikTok about ICE pulling over a guy's mom. I don't know. They said on the caption it said that she didn't remember her social security number. I don't know if she has one. You know, it could be a lie. Who knows? Because people can easily lie on the internet. I'm just taking the benefit of the doubt. Okay, I'm not saying that is not true. And if you hate me because I think that, then who cares, right? But yeah, okay, so apparently she got arrested from ICE, and people were supporting the kid, obviously, because it's the mom. He's 16. He's like 16, 17. I don't think he could drive, and he just arrested his parent, like his mom, out in the middle of the road. I can understand why people are supportive of the kid because it's like no kid should have to go through that if they're an immigrant, but at the same time, it's like it's part of the U.S. now.
Is he really a kid though? 16.
I don't know. I don't know. It is a short video. All it does is shows that her mom is getting arrested. That's it.
No, I'm saying like, do you really consider 16 being a kid?
No, a teenager.
I'm saying like an adult. No.
I don't know.
Like, I feel like they got the
Depends.
mentality of an adult almost.
No, because isn't your brain fully developed at 25? I feel like when you're 25, that's when your brain fully develops. That's when I think you're fully an adult. That's what I
Nah.
think.
I think maybe in the past, I feel like nowadays, 16, I feel like most 16-year-olds have almost an adult mentality.
Almost, but yet they do stupid stuff.
Because they're
A lot of
kids
them.
and they think they can get away with it.
So you think they should be punished because of that? I think so too.
Well, I
Definitely,
mean,
for sure.
some courts charges 16-year-olds as adults, so
Yeah, but not a lot of them.
no, most of them.
Which one? Well, I don't know.
Like most states.
But I don't know.
Or I guess if it's severe.
I thought
I think
I thought they would only do it for like 18 and 17. Because 18, you can still be in school, but like 18,
you can
17,
get charged as an adult. I saw a case where a 14-year-old kid got charged as an adult.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
It was on YouTube. I forgot what it was. I just remember with like a young age like that.
But my condolences to the kid who had her mom deal with ICE. It's tragic, but you can't really do anything about it. You can hate on them all you want, but
You know what you can do?
hey, man.
You can not come to America illegally.
Yeah,
I'm
that
just
too. That
kidding.
too.
Ooh.
That is true too. If you don't want to experience that, just don't do that. Honestly, because eventually they will find you. Believe it or not, they will find you. So if you come here illegally, you're gonna be faced with some trauma.
Okay,
And then
I'm gonna go.
You go?
Yeah.
Like leave?
In the stream. And maybe
Oh.
leave.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You can end the stream, but I don't know about leaving because I was thinking about watching some anime.
Well, I'm gonna shower and then go to sleep.
Why?
It's
It's not
almost
even
8.
10.
Bro, I need 10
Not
hours
even
of sleep,
10.
man. I should be sleeping at 6.
No.
Dude, I woke up at 6. I went to sleep at 6 yesterday. That's why I left call so early. Because I went to sleep at 6. And I didn't even wake up to my alarm.
Same.
I had so much sleep. And I didn't even wake up.
Because you've been staying up so much.
No?
When you stay up, you need more sleep. And no, you only recent as of recently you've been sleeping early.
No. Actually, for like the last week, I have been sleeping early.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You stayed up playing Arc Raiders when it came out pretty late.
How late? 1?
I don't know.
1?
When we were streaming.
It was 1. I know that because I got earnings on the day after.
Yeah, it was pretty late. It was pretty late.
Yeah, late for a kid's bedtime.
Yeah, but you have to. You said you work At what, like 4, 6?
6. I have to get up
Yeah,
at 4.
so therefore you had only 5 hours of sleep that time. And then
Well, I didn't
that
wake up
meant
to
the
my alarm though. I didn't even set an
still,
alarm.
from the past, I'm talking about from the past, right? Since now you're trying to sleep early, your body is not used to it, so therefore
No, it's not
you're just
now.
gonna need more sleep.
It was like a week ago when I started.
Your body, I don't think your body's gonna develop that quick in a week. Who knows?
Yeah, I can
It could be
actually.
different. It could be different. Who knows?
My body adapts quickly to sleep schedules. And
Your body,
yours
but what about you?
doesn't. Yours doesn't. Because
I know mine
clearly,
doesn't.
but mine does.
Yeah, right. I even fixed it. Like I fixed it like recently, but then last night I could not fall asleep until like 2 a.m., dude. Maybe even more, but I don't know. I don't know. It's just
Well,
really bad.
you should stay off computer screens for 30 minutes before bed. And no food and water.
But I think I fall asleep better with food.
You know why? Because you eat so much, you get in a food coma. That's why you don't eat food.
No, that's why I do.
And that's why
No,
you don't.
even
Because
even when I not even when I like eat fully, you know. A little snack, little nibble. I feel so good. I want to fall asleep, you know.
no.
It can be as small like a cookie. I can eat a cookie and then I would want to fall
No,
asleep.
because you're gonna want another cookie and another cookie,
No,
another cookie, another.
2 cookies or 1 cookie is already good enough. That's too much sugar.
Liar.
That is too much.
What about an Oreo? Huh? You just gonna eat one? No, you're gonna eat like 6, 7.
No, I usually eat about like 5 or 4. So even a small Oreo, like 4 pieces of Oreo with milk, that is enough for me.
You're drinking milk too?
Milk don't even have sugar.
I don't think it's sugar.
I know, but I'm
saying.
Yeah, I'm just.
So drinking.
Yeah.
Before sleeping.
Of course, like I said, why would you eat an Oreo?
I know you can
bar?
drink. I know you can drink to go sleep. Alcohol.
Huh? I'm not drinking alcohol.
Drink so much you pass out. Boom, problem
not doing-
solved.
You just don't wake up in the middle of the night and puke.
Just don't puke.
If only I had a strong. What do you call it?
Well, how do you know you don't?
I know. I'm just saying. If only. I'm assuming I don't. I'm assuming I don't. Well, okay. I guess that's it. We didn't really do much today.
Yeah, I played the game for like 2 hours.
I played. I think I played like what 2 games and I left. Yeah, I think how many games did I play, man? 1 or 3 games.
Hang on, 2.
2?
No. You played like 6.
6.
'Cause
Oh yeah, we did
we
did
died
that pretty
pretty
early.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah. But would you even consider those games? Because I think they were less than 10 minutes.
The game's a game.
A game is a game, I guess.
It affects your KDA, so it's a game.
Man, who cares about that?
I'm not saying KDA is important. I'm just saying
I know.
it changes your stats.
I know. I'm just saying though. Who
games.
cares about KDA? I guess that's it. What about tomorrow? What are you gonna do tomorrow?
Work.
What do you plan on doing tomorrow?
Work.
When you come home, obviously.
Eat, sleep. I don't know.
Eat and sleep.
Yeah.
So as soon as you're just gonna come home, you're just gonna fall asleep.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
I thought you said to not just. I thought you just said to like not eat.
I'm saying you,
Like,
so you can go to
you're telling
sleep.
Me.
My body, my choice. I'm just kidding, but my body can handle it and go sleep. Your body, I don't know.
Nah, I need to eat something before I go to sleep, dude.
You need to stay off computer and phone, Michael. I know you'd be staying on your computer and phone.
Not my phone.
In your phone.
I mean, not my computer.
Literally, just put your phone on the other side of the room. Like, it's not that hard to not look at your phone.
No, it's my alarm though. I need my alarm.
Okay, can you not hear your alarm? Aren't you a light sleeper?
I am.
Exactly. So you don't need it right next to you.
Depends.
You don't need it right
Depends on
next to you.
It depends on how late I sleep. Okay. Let's say I sleep at like 5 a.m. and then my alarm goes off at 7. I'm not gonna wake up to that. That was just an example. But otherwise, I am a light sleeper. But you know, I'm not.
Just put your phone away, Michael. That's all you have to do.
I do. I try to.
Try to, but you still grab it at night.
After like 2 hours.
Messaging me. Oh my gosh, man, I cannot sleep.
after an hour, I do. Like I try. Like I put my phone away. I leave it there for an hour, and then I check. It's like freaking 2 a.m. already.
Okay, well then just don't touch it. Just leave it alone. You have no reason to touch it if you're trying to go to sleep. No, because you literally say you touch it after an hour.
Or to look at the time.
You don't need to look at the time.
Yes, I do.
You don't. You're just stressing yourself out more. But like, oh my gosh, why can't I sleep? I need to tell Matt about this.
Because I need to know how much time.
You don't need to know. You just sleep.
No.
Your body will know.
Guys, what do you think?
Or you get a smartwatch and then you can see later. You wake up. But don't look at it while you have it on.
Maybe. I don't want to get that. No. Change my mind. I don't want to get that. No. Oh well. I think it's time for me to end it here too, guys.
Wait, I haven't ended my stream. Still talking, so I didn't end it.
Huh?
Nothing. Alright, ending stream.